no plastic inside Tommy at all. Okay, now the only plastic is the case.
Yeah.
So it's a fantastic machine. Let's put it this way, if I can't break it, you've not got any chance. Yeah, because I have really put him through his paces. And yeah, he's a good boy.
He comes everywhere with you as well.
He does.
That is the same machine each time. And obviously
he lives in my
country.
boot.
Yeah.
He lives in the boot of my car.
Have you got anyone else living in the boot of the car?
You don't even want to look in my car. It's a cross between a shoe shop,
yeah, I was going to say,
a clothes shop,
and
also a tonic mobile.
Okay, the tonic mobile.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So we're just lining up now.
I thought I'd ask because I do have things living in my boot as well, like food and sort of. It's all in date. Don't worry. It's like an extra kitchen. I
remember once when the kids were younger, going to clean my car. I mean, it's a very rare commodity that I clean my car, and we just put that out. Yeah. It all sort of.
Yeah. Is that how that's happening? Yeah.
Nasty. Right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come in with some of the Nouveau drops. Okay, so this is out of the pink collection. Now this one is the raspberry pink.
Okay.
And this matches perfectly with that rose gold.
Yeah, the Nouveau drop's very popular today. Third of the stock gone on these. This is the pink ones, and the red one's very busy as well.
So there we have
style.
That lovely card with just the embossing folder and the base core shapes in there.
That's lovely, lovely. That rose pink, that is.
It's beautiful.
Gorgeous, that is. That's a real spicy time.
And I put my hand under the passenger seat to pull out the rubbish. I thought, oh, what's that?
Never do that without looking. Yeah.
Have you ever noticed an apple actually keeps its shape until you touch it? And when you touch
real beauty to it. Yeah, here are the Nouveau drops, very, very popular today because quite handily Tonic have helped by putting the little bundle together.
Yeah, so absolutely.
Pinks and reds here, and you were telling me earlier they're a little combination. So starting with the pinks, you've got the glittery one here.
Yeah, so you've got glitter there. So that is a pink sherbet.
Yeah.
You've then got bubblegum blush, carnation pink, sweet lilac, and also the raspberry pink. So this one here is pearl, gloss, 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 glitter.
Okay, so glitter and pearl, and then the three middle ones are the gloss.
Did you hear them then?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, in our earpiece I was like, oh. So that's the pinks ones. It's £3 off, £9.99 for the bundle of 5, and then the reds are just up above that. We say pink and red, but you can see that there's a real spread of tones with them, and going with that whole glitter and gloss.
So we've got rhubarb, we've got red slipper, we've got berry red, we've got rose water, and also strawberry Kool-Aid.
Okay.
So these two are your transparent. Okay. So these ones are very much like Jelly Tots minus the sugar. That one is gloss, glitter, pearl.
Oh, wonderful. So lovely mix of little tones that you get from them as well as the colour. And it's 002910 to get your red ones. That's the red on the top row and the pink on the bottom row. Item number for the red is 002910. And on the bottom of the screen, you've got your big main monthly mega deal details, which we should probably see. I'll tell you what, details at the bottom of the screen there for your monthly mega deal, 640034. Have a look at the website today, just before we go. We're not going anywhere for ages, but definitely check it in this show at some stage. But you've got things like your mousses, things like, just to let Jodie get ready for her next demonstration, things like your sentiments as well, your glimmer paste. We adore the glimmer paste every time we see it used. You've got your glitters, as well as the Nouveau drops that we've just seen. But on the monthly mega deal, it's a massive opportunity to get something amazing here. You've got so much for £19.98 plus delivery. It's extended delivery, so it'll come to you dispatched on the 2nd of January. But you are getting the magazine itself in the box so that you've got all your goodies that go with it. The goodies coordinate, so you've got your stamps, your embossing folder and your dies there. And there are 10 dies here. We're limited stock. I had a feeling we might not be saying that until maybe 1/4 to 10 to. But it's looking even more worrying indeed. So limited stock already, which means the last 10% of that available stock for the month is now available on this one show. It could easily go during this hour now, easily. So hopefully if you've already got yours, you're in the safe zone. You're okay. But you've got your papers down here, so they'll take your inks and your paints and they'll die cut beautifully as well. And then you've got £50 worth of bonus goodies, including your papers, including your embossing folder, stamps and dies. But the thing is, they combine. For example, here is a brilliant card to show you because the stamp has been used with the clear ink, the clear stick ink from your ink pads collection from Tonic, your hybrid inks. You've got your clear ink there with your gold embossing powder. But then that's then stamped again with a white embossing powder, it looks like, and then also die cut. So the stamps that you're getting with your magazine there are all sized and matched to work with your dies. Now, how would you love it if we said you get this set of dies? How much would you normally spend for something like that? How much would you normally say? I've got an idea. So I've got something in mind. So that die set, the stamp set, the embossing folder, and the paper pad, and the magazine. Imagine if that was everything you were getting. That's a lot for £19.98. Imagine that would be such a lovely show to be able to stand here and say you're getting all of this for £19.98, and then to say, oh, well, hang on a minute, these dies work really well with this set over here, and because you're saving so much on the magazine and you're getting all that for £19.98, how about adding this to your order for another £12.99? Well, you don't need to add it to your order. First of all, you can't because it's sold out individually, but also you don't need to, because for £19.98 you get all of the bonus goodies, the papers, the die, the embossing folder and the stamps, and the magazine, and this. For £19.98, that's a set of nesting dies there in your folk heart, which is just an outrageous, oh dearie me, an outrageous amount of value. I've caused carnage there in the studio. Quick, cut to commercials. Let's show some of the examples that you can make here. You've got your embroidery hoop. You've got the card Jodie made this afternoon at 1 p.m. You've got the glitter card coming in. Work it in with your banners. Get your papers out there because, you know, you're getting the papers with your monthly mega deal here. Again, another card beautifully made with the papers. You've got then the die cut just there. Combine it with your embossing folders, and then here on this stamp, on this card rather, you've got the stamp and the die cuts working there on both of your hearts. Simply stamp and emboss with the hello stamp. They're nice with your pattern papers. Start to work 3D and go with your base core shapes because they will cut out felt, they will cut out cotton, and even the detail die will cut through your felt there. So some really inspirational designs here from Jodie and also the design team. Everything that you're getting in your monthly mega deal is in this big bundle for £19.98. Oh, and also, this is an exclusive die to us here at Hochanda and in the UK. It's limited stock, which means it's less than 10% of the stock left. And this is just the third live hour today after it launched today. And it's meant to last a bit longer than a day, but it could well be selling out in the next, let's say, I might be wrong here, but let's say 20 minutes maybe it's got left. Maximum maybe, so maybe less, maybe more. Let's see how long, but as long as you know that you're safe and you've got yours, you'll be okay. Let's show you something else that we're looking at in this hour as well. That's your magazine bundle with your die, but also some other dies that work brilliantly in conjunction with some of the techniques you pick up from the magazine. You've got your Thank You Blossom die for £19.99. It's extended delivery along with everything else. It'll be dispatched on the 2nd of January, and that's 608771. Next we've got the Hello Posy. And these are all from the Floral Affections dies, by the way. So they each come with a sentiment in the middle and then a design on the outside. So this one's got hello there in the middle, so Hello Posy with the flowers out on the outside. 483281 is your item number there. And then I know it's a bit naughty to have maybe a favourite, but today's the day, I think, was the sentiment here. And it's the Today Bouquet. I'll just wait for it. Yeah, there you go. Today is the day in the middle. But I really like this one for those angles around the outside with the heart. I think they're really cool, like a stained glass window or something quite Art Deco. Yeah, so 192314 is your item number there. 192, do you remember dialing that? No, you just look on the internet. So yeah, we've had an email from Jane, and thank you so much for emailing in. She says she's really enjoying your show there, Jodie. So Jane, thank you. She's ordered the magazine and also both sets, so you might have missed off something else there.
Brilliant.
So she can relax and sit back and enjoy.
You will.
She says tonic dyes never disappoint her, the versatility and the quality.
They don't, absolutely. Right, so I'm going to cut the large ones out first, okay? So this is the largest of your dies, okay? Now, you'll see how big this is. When I say it's a monster, it is a monster. For $12.99, you know, look at the size of this. If I take it away and put it onto an A4 plate,
yeah, wow.
Can you see the width of it is literally the size of an A4 plate. And if I put it lengthways, you can see there how long this is. It's a big corker of a die. So that there is going to be the base of our card. And we're coming down a size now. So we've done the largest, and we're now coming down a size. So let's take that and run that one through. So all the way through. So that there is going to be our little design work. Now we've already cut out one in teal, okay? My detail is going to go into there. So literally just get it central, tape him down. Now with the larger ones, what I would say with the larger ones is just make sure you tape it top and bottom, because you don't want it to spray at all. So run that one through.
Because it is such a big die, that's why. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So we'll just run this through.
Sorry.
She's screaming. Jodie, you cross this. So I'm
just readjusting.
I'm just readjusting my bits and pieces.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm all right now as well. I'm okay.
Right.
I'm readjusting my shirt.
So that there is going to be the effect that we're going for. Okay, so let's start to put this together. Now, because these are base core shapes, if we take a piece of folded cardstock and hang, if I do it that way round so you can see how we've hung it straight over the top of that crease line, that is going to form our little easel when we put it up. Okay, I can see an owl in there. Yeah, but that's how we're going to form our easel. So now this here is going to come and it's going to stick onto the top there. So let's go ahead and start to stick this together. So one on top of the other. So that is there. The detail die is going to go into the middle of there. So let's go ahead and add the adhesive just onto that leading edge. And there is a nice edge on these to be able to put glue.
Don't forget, we use exactly the same die to cut through felt as well. So there, all that detail still coming through with your felt, and we saw with the applique, that's going through cotton with the base core at heart. Well.
I mean, don't get me wrong, these dies are paper dies. They're not steel rule dies, they're not extra deep dies, they're just everyday craft dies. Yeah, but they work perfectly. You know, have a play with them. You're not going to damage your dies by just having a go. Yeah. So that there is my heart, and we're going to place that into the centre of that one there. Now, looking at the bottom, if I just fold that back, can you see where our crease line is? If we were to stick another heart on there, then we'd end up going over the crease. So what we've done is we've cut them all out, but we just cut it shy of that line, so it sits on there nice and neat.
Love the fact that you can make your card blanks as well.
Yeah.
They're just brilliant.
So that is going to go on there. Then the next one. So these are all your base core nesties in there. That's going to go onto there. But because it's an easel card, we need a doorstop. So we've put 3D foam behind that one to form the doorstop. We're just going to help it along a little bit more by coming down here.
Just shows you what a huge range of sizes you've got, ranging from that huge one, which was the same, the length of the heart was the same width as an A4 sheet of paper or an A4 cutting plate. And then you've got the smallest hearts coming in here in the middle. Such a range of sizes.
So that is going to be our little doorstop on there, okay? So, we've cut out the next size down in the basic heart.
So yeah, that biggest die around about sort of 8 by 5 inches or so, give or take. Big.
So, in your stash at home, you know Aunt Betty sent you that really nice birthday card with that image on, and you decided that you weren't going to throw it away, that you were going to keep it?
Yeah. Oh.
This is the image on your birthday card. You've cut it out using one of the dies, and you've put it to the side so you can keep it, and you've then made yourself a topper, okay? So this is going to sit within my heart, like so. We've then got Love from Will's Hand. You will find that on the website.
Yeah, one of the newest releases of 2017, that Will's Hands. It's a hand-drawn script by Will from the design team at Tonic.
So that is just going to go onto there.
It's got that natural flow.
It does have the natural flow.
Yeah, you can't cut and paste something like that. It's got that natural beauty.
We've then got one of our banners. So the banners were from the Buildables. So if you've got the banners in the Buildables, that is that one there. So we are just going to add that just across the bottom there.
That's a nice angle, yeah.
Yeah, so we're just doing it as a jaunty angle. And then we've got a little bow with a bit of garden string in there. I have to say, I'm rather partial to garden string at the moment.
Is it your thing, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Moving away from the baker's twine for a bit towards the garden. Sort of.
And a little one on there.
Yeah.
And you have got a little easel card made purely from those large nesting dies.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fact. You've done it purely from the heart nesting dies. That's amazing. So if you're brand new to crafting, you've just got your tangerine, maybe you're just buying the magazine with the matching dies with it, then you've got it. We're not using anything that's saying, oh, well, you know, you've got to buy this, you've got to buy that. You know, you're there. You can make these cards. What lovely 2 cards so far. In the last half an hour, we've made 2 really, really lovely, attractive cards, and very different cards. Even just being able to make your own, cut your own heart-shaped card blanks, or even smaller, you know, go for heart tags and things, so really teeny, tiny ones. So, yeah, hopefully we can squeeze in another demonstration before it sells out, because 95% of the stock gone.
Ooh.
Yeah. 5% of the stock remaining. That's a big, big stock level. So, you know, don't panic. That's a large number of units still remaining there with 5%. But with the large number of phone calls and web orders, it's sort of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. They are going. We started the show now with, I think it was 85% of the stock gone. Now it's 95. So we could be cruising for a sellout very soon. Hopefully you've already placed your order, though, so it's irrelevant to you. You've got yours, and that's all that counts, right? So, yeah, here's what you're getting hold of on the monthly mega deal. This is what's about to go. Last 5% of the stock left on it now, with issue 4. Thank you so much for grabbing hold of yours and tuning in and being there with us. You know, we really do. We love your company. Thank you. But I really hope you've got yours. £19.98 plus delivery gets you so much. The size of that die next to the magazine, it shows you how big the die is, doesn't it? That big heart nesting shaped die with your folk hearts. It's a big offer, this. You've got the big nesting folk hearts. We've just been using those. Sold out on their own. But in the bundle, you're okay. You're still safe. You still get them. Here are your papers down below as well. You've got your letters and your numbers, your toppers, your backgrounds, your ribbons, your stamps, your dies, and embossing folders. Let's show loads of samples for as many as we can. Bringing it to life using your paper pads and your dies just there on that example. Making really stiff, sturdy sort of mount board style backdrops by sticking your cardboard together to build something up, yeah? Working with maybe the paper pads to create home decor. Don't worry, it's not 16th of October, but it is according to this calendar. We're time travellers. But yeah, making home decor just by using the paper pads there. We would have changed it, but we've been playing with it. That's the problem. And then you've got your paper pads making your butterfly there, so you can shape it, you can bend it and fold it, ink with it, die cut it as well, making your origami shapes, making a wibbly wobbly card, making the folding step style cards. We made that earlier on. So all of these are potential. You can do it. You can get your monthly mega deal but only while stocks last. It's all in. Everything you see here for £19.98 plus delivery. 640034. We're going to go see Jodie very quickly now because I can see she's ready to go back. So a couple of other dies to just see for you. This is the miniature moments set, the wedding, sentiments. Things like Just Married, Mr. and Mrs., the Love, Honour and Cherish, Bride and Groom, things like that. All different fonts. It's £14 off, making them £24.94 today. Extended delivery, like everything else on the show, it's going to be the 2nd of January. It's all dispatched. Series 79995. And then the celebration, hands off, don't eat any more of those. The celebration sentiments, you get all 6 dies, and these are also £14 off. 24.94 plus delivery, 699 to get that set. Now then, this is our last demonstration for this this show at the moment. Hopefully we've got time to squeeze it in while we've still got the magazine available.
We have. We're going to use just those little dies, okay? Yeah. The die set, the one that's got 10 in, the baby die set. So we're going to cut these out. So this one here is the largest. So let's just put that one to one side because I need 2 of those, okay? I've also got one of the little hearts, but I need him in silver as well. So I'm just going to bring the silver cardstock in and cut one of those out. Okay. So let's place that onto there, and we can cut those out now. Now in the pink one, when we cut this, we're going to add the detailed eyes into that pink. Okay.
Just wanted to explain which one we're using. This is the one you very kindly said, Jodie, for us. This is the set of 10 dies, all 10. And that's what everyone would get if they just bought the magazine. But then you've got the one there, which you're getting because you're watching Hochanda and you're getting the monthly mega deal. And they work together as a team. They interchange. We're using this one at the moment, though.
They do.
Christina Basingstoke says Happy New Year to everybody on Hochanda. So thank you to you for your message. Sitting watching us with, is it a cup of coffee and chocolate?
That's my girl.
That's good. You're talking our language. June bought hers at 8 o'clock this morning. She says thank you. So thank you also for tuning in for more of the inspiration as well. Very, very good afternoon.
It's a corker of a die set. It really is, you know. I mean, just to have that large set of beautiful hearts is amazing. You know, multiply them up, make it more like chipboard. It's a beautiful heart. Yeah. So these here, we're adding the detail into. Okay, so let's take that one.
Let's just hold those still for the moment. Yeah,
and put that one into the centre
of
there. Now this is going to be a Mr. and Mrs. card. So that there is my Mr. and Mrs. So we're going to place that into the centre of that one there. So we're going to be making a wedding card.
Hey.
So we've already cut out the silver ones that we need. We've already got our decorations. Now, did you buy your Victorian lace?
Oh,
if you got them, Alex had them on the show previously, but you may already have got them at home. We are going to use those as nesters, okay? So, let's take this.
Oh, we've got an image already. In a minute. So I was jumping ahead a little bit there. I apologise. But from Julie, messaged in for us. Oh, look at this. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Oh.
That's gorgeous.
Oh.
That is absolutely beautiful. That's out of the floral indulgence. They're gorgeous.
Lovely. June from Preston. That was. She made that this morning. Thank you so much for sending that in. I like the image. Like the sort of way it's framed as well. That's
beautiful.
Good. Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Yeah.
So, my hearts are now sat onto that background. Okay.
With extremely limited stock on issue 4 and the folk heart layering die set. Just word of warning, it's going. Yeah, seriously.
We're then going to nest this one onto this one here. We're then going to just give this a little bit of 3D foam on his bottom, and he's going to sit in that first heart. So, come on. You
know how panicked you get when you've got 3% battery left on your phone? That's how much we've got left of our monthly mega deal. It's going down to 2 now. We can barely send a picture message. Seriously, it's going to go. Switch the Wi-Fi off. If it's in your basket, check out your basket, honestly, because it's about to go. I hope you've got yours, I really do. Oh, because I'm sure you... the magazine, you'll be able to hunt the magazine down, hopefully, fingers crossed, yeah? But to get...
You won't get the large nesters.
The large nesting dies, to get this offer now. And it's here, the magazine's here, you don't need to go hunting it down either, it's here ready for the take.
Right, so these are your Victorian lace, and these are going to sit within the perimeter of those trellises. So that's going to go into there. We're then going to take the pink one. You will find all these on the website, okay? So just 3D foam in that one, and that one as well. Just a few on there. And then take the backs away, and this is going to sit into the centre of there. So just nest that into there, and then this one onto the top.
Oh, I could have been peeling those off for you
That's
when you did
okay,
the last
sweetie.
time.
Oh, that's got a double bud.
Okay.
I'll get rid of that. Honestly. Oh dear, bless his heart. He's like, I'm not working with you again.
There's no bin.
No, I know. So that is going to sit in there. They don't give me a bin no more. They've got used to me.
They've given up, haven't they?
So look how they now sit in the middle of there.
Oh.
They look beautiful. So this one is going to go on first. This one is going to go onto that one there, and then we've just got a few little flowers that's going to go on there. So that is going to go there. Oops, stay with me. There. And there. Now if you have got the shadow box, the little flourishes that I'm going to use are part of the shadow box, okay?
Yes,
these were just the little bit extra. I mean, when Mark first put them up, I thought, God, that'd be a bit small. But you know something? We have used and used this dye over and over again.
You covered up the box lid with those flowers, didn't you?
Yeah, so a last couple just going on there. Yeah, she's saying, Jodie, there's not enough left. We're not lasting. So last couple coming in there. But look,
that's 3 cards, 3 projects in 45 minutes though. Yay! That
is now. Yeah, just by having those 2 little hearts, absolutely stunning.
Excellent.
We've then got a little easel.
Matching up with dies that you've already got, maybe, or you might be adding to your collection today. There's
so an
the
easel card, and also that beautiful rose platinum as well.
Love the rose platinum, love them. So yeah, 3 really nice cards, 3 very different in their own way, but all beautiful. But we are extremely limited stock. Our thanks to Jodie for
hanging in
inspiring.
Like
it's hanging on the tips of the fingers. So go for it. It's there for you. The monthly mega deal. It's going to be selling out extremely soon. 640034 to order it. With your saving, it's $19.98 plus delivery, and you're getting so much. You're getting those nesting dies with the float heart, and you're also getting the magazine itself with £50 worth of bonus goodies. A big offer for you on there. You've got the 3 heart dies that will go very well with it as well on the monthly mega deal. So 640034. Order it now. It's going to be going. Next time we look at it, it's probably going to have sold out. So fingers crossed for you that you will get it. Literally,
I've got more fingers than what's left.
There you go. You see, yeah, literally, yeah. It's going. It's hanging on. So, these dies, do you know, these have been justifiably popular as well today, Jo.
Absolutely, these are beautiful. Yeah. These are the floral affections. So inside each of these, you've got 7 dies in this first one. You've got Thank You, all verso edged, all the way down to that centre area as well. But the next 3 lots of die sets that you're going to see, you can mix and match them all together.
Okay.
So you can take the centres out, mix and match them, the sentiments will mix and match, the outside edges will mix and match, okay? So looking at this one here, you've got a very pretty daisy edge. It's a very delicate edge going all the way around. You know, whether you're bringing in your Nouveau drops, you can bring different detail in, or whether you're bringing texture card in. They're beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
Well, that's the first die that we're seeing in the trio, and like you say, Jodie, they all mix and match for you. That's the Thank You Blossom, but we would have seen a sneak preview of the other dies in those cards because they all mix and match. But very quickly, just to mention, the magazine has now technically sold out.
Gone!
All stock allocated. It's yours. Hopefully, if it's in your basket and you haven't checked it out yet, please do check it out because somebody else may still be able to get hold of it. If you've got your order in on the phone, you should be all cool and you should have yours. So fingers crossed you are okay there. It's limited stock, but now sold out. Technically sold out. It's all good. It's fine. So yeah.
You know when they go back into work and Dan walks into the warehouse?
Yeah.
It's going to be like,
I'm so busy, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah. All these orders.
You're going to love it.
So yeah, Hello Posy, they all intermingle, as we've said a lot of times here, Jodie, so you can take the middle parts out and swap them over with the middle parts of your of the other one that we saw.
They are beautiful. So that one there has got, it's got rosebuds in there. It's also got little like sprigs as well. So if you have a look at them, they're so pretty. Whether you're making the centres into things like shaker cards, that's got a little shaker middle, whether you're paper piercing them, whether you are using them in their entirety and just putting colour behind, they're beautiful. They really are, from funky colours to pastel colours to bright colours. Beautiful.
I like that. So yeah, that's the next one that we're looking at. These are all from the Floral Affections. That's the Hello Posy, so named because you've got Hello in the middle, just there. And then last but not least, you've got Today, and that's because you've got Today's the Day in the centre, just there. If I turn it around, you see it actually on the packaging there. Today's the Day. You saw this in one of the cards already when we showed you the Blossom card. Because you can interchange this bit here. You can interchange if you want. Wonderful angles on this, and let me show a couple of these examples here, Jodie.
I mean, today is the day. What is today? Is it your birthday? Is it your anniversary? Is it your wedding? Your christening? There's loads of different things that you can use that centre die for.
Yeah, and then just over here again. Oh, look at that on this. That's something.
That's that rose platinum again.
Yeah, rose platinum. We used that today. And then look at this. So going in now, what did you call this before? You called it not decoupage.
You can do invitage or decoupage. So you're going inwards or outwards.
Yeah, invitage. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Jodie, we better let you go back down to the demonstration area.
I want to find something to play with.
Okay. Well, you'll find something pretty quickly, I'm sure. Although the magazine has sold out on the monthly mega deal. Yes, this is the third heart-shaped die that we wanted to talk about, and it's £19.99 plus delivery. Today's the day, and it's 192314. Now I've got some sentiments. If you want to add these onto your order, they work brilliantly with all of the inspiration from the magazines, all with the hearts as well. We've got the celebration coming up, but this is the wedding set. If you're making wedding cards, wedding stationery, invitations as well. Thank you cards maybe for the just married. But yeah, you've got the whole set of 6 here. Let me spin 1 or 2 of them round just to get them into context, because Mr. and Mrs. on that, just to see the sort of size of these. There's your Mr. and Mrs. And then I'll just borrow Love, Honour and Cherish just to show you, because these are big. I don't want to mislead you into thinking they're bigger or smaller than you think. You want to know what you want to use them for. But there's Love, Honour and Cherish, a nice big heart-shaped die, and then you've got Mr. and Mrs. as well there. All high-quality dies that you'd expect from Tonic. But you get all 6 upside down, all 6 designs. I learned this with Tonic. You need to overfold the bottom so they don't push out. Yeah. And then it's also a saving of £14 off, making them £24.94. 079995 to get all 6 dies, and that's everything that you can see from my hand that way. This one's just creeping into shot. It's naughty. So yeah, 079995. That's the wedding set. This is the celebration set, and this is more general. Yeah, it's like could easily be a birthday or an anniversary, or anything, like a note here, for example, just to say that could be anyone, anytime, sent with love. So you've got sent with love, just to say, is that, hang on a minute, on your day, and then happy anniversary as well. And then up here you've got congratulations and hello with your speech bubble just there. 699-888. Reading dies backwards. I'll tell you, if there was ever like a special skill, you know, like, what's your special skill? Reading dies backwards. Yeah, it's not going to do you much good here. hell. So £24.94 plus delivery with £14 off. They're yours. Definitely check the web. We always say that, don't we? But have a look at Hochanda.com. You'll find these dyes and more, including your Nouveau drops. We've bundled the Nouvos together. We've always loved the Nouvos. Leslie, our producer, has always been fascinated by them as well. And these are the red Nouveau drops now, the crystal drops. Rhubarb, berry, ruby slippers, strawberry, rose water. They're £9.99 plus delivery for a set of 5. Good saving on them, £3 off, but only on that introductory price. 002 910. And then the pinks as well. That was the reds. You got the pinks set here, and these are a bit more delicate with your lavender. You've also got the raspberry, the sherbet, lilac, blush and carnation. All 5 bottles, £3 off yet again, and it's 426678. The glitters, the Pure Sheen glitters, these are so smooth. And those bottles, they look like they should be lined up in a bathroom or a dressing table, don't they, or a vanity desk. 951055, beautifully packaged. £14.99 plus delivery. Now, 3 minutes.
Right,
Jodie,
I've already
to surprise us
started.
with something,
So we are using the floral affections, okay? We're using the beautiful one that's got those daisies in. And we're just going to run him through the machine. But I've mixed and matched them. I've taken the centres from one. I've taken a sentiment from the other. So we literally are playing, okay? So let's take this out. We've already cut one out in craft card. So let's take him away.
Look at that detail, all the bits of card going in. You can see how detailed it is.
All those little bits in there. Just taking away any of those bits within there. And we've got the craft card one as well. So this is going to have a very slight shadow. So let's go and add that slight shadow with that craft card. Okay, so that is going to go on there. Then this is going to sit in the middle of there. So these are all his friends within the collection that we've matted and layered together. So we've taken an MDF heart. We've put paper on. We've gone over it with gilding flakes. So we've got all those gilding flakes in there. So this.
So that could have been a card topper, but it's turning into a bit of home decor now.
It's going to go onto there. We've got a nice big chunky bow. It's going to come at the top. Bit of garden string in the middle of there. A nice little tatty rose that's going to sit in there, and then we're going to
what do you reckon?
I think we'll have rhubarb.
Yeah,
I'm going to have rhubarb.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring rhubarb into the centre of my large flowers because I can.
Rhubarb is in your red crystal drops because you can.
Because it's there. It's saying play with me. So just add in all those little details in there. So that's my rhubarb, and because I can, because I'm naughty,
you go for one from the pinks
I'm going
as well.
to the pink as well, and having pink carnation in the other ones.
I feel like your Nouveau drops caddy, just taking it in and putting the lid back on.
Just adding it on to all the other ones that I've not put it on. And what have we got? We have got a piece of home decor with no problem. Just bringing in all those different layers.
It's picking up the Nouveau drops.
Alongside the gilding flakes.
Yeah, that looks good. That's a quick little project there. For the last couple of minutes. Literally, how quickly did that come together?
Yeah, fit that in well, didn't we?
Yeah, squeeze it in. So that is using your Floral Affections dyes, and even though you might be getting 1 or 2 or 3 of them today, they do intermingle, and you can swap and change them, so you can swap them out and matte and layer them and invitage them, you know, if you so wish. So yeah, details on the screen to get hold of one of those. And then the embellishment mousses, that's these ones down here.
Yeah, so embellishment mousse is a water-based product that you can do so much with. Make them into spritzers, make them into waxes. You can even do watercolour paints with them as well. If you are adding water, take the product out of the pot, okay? Don't put water into the pot. Take them out. I've put mine away. Let me grab one.
Don't worry, Jodie.
Here we go. So this here, There we go, look.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
what it looks like inside. For ladies, it's a cream blusher texture. For gentlemen, it's whipped butter.
Whipped butter. Stick that on your crumpet. Okay, so, Jodie, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Have a lovely, safe journey home. Bye-bye. Bye. Whipped butter. Whipped butter. Oh, sorry, the big save with the Mill Shop online. We've also got Heartfelt One Day Special Final Call. And the Desire Big Save One Day Special is launching tonight at 6. Whipped butter.
Hi, my name is Maggie and I'm from Impressions Crafts. I've been running my business now for 15 years. It's a small family-run business in the south of Cheshire. We have a large craft shop. We sell all sorts of beading and jewellery supplies. I have a passion for making jewellery. I love working with the loose seat style flower beads, and we make thousands and thousands of angels and have been doing so for the last few years. We've been bringing to Hochanda lots of lovely beading kits, jewellery, for necklaces and bracelets and earrings, and we also bring a wide range of angels and accessories, beading accessories like bookmarks, and we also have our range of laser cut sun catchers and mobiles, all the lovely crafty beads. Hope you can tune into my shows, and looking forward to seeing you on Hochanda.
Hello, I'm Robert Adams from Papercrafts, and I've been designing products for crafters for over 15 years. I really enjoy making cards, and I hoped that I can bring you projects that will be inspirational to make. I'm really excited as the designer to bring you a product that I know will look fantastic but is simple and easy to make. And they also come with comprehensive instructions, so you're never going to get lost in the making process. As a designer and a crafter, I take pride in being in control of all of the processes and also using the best quality materials in everything that we make and design. I hope you can join me on Hochanda for future shows where I'll be launching our latest products.
Hello there. We are so pleased to be working with the Mill Shop online because Joe is our demonstrator and guest. Of course, it's lovely to always see
Matt,
Joe.
you all right?
Yeah, really well. Loving the day, loving what we've got as well. But also, not just on today's show, Joe, but it gives us access, being your friends and working together, gives us access to a big company like yourselves that have been doing it for decades
That's
now.
right, yeah, that's right, Matt. With at the Mill Shop online, we do all sorts of fabrics for your curtains, upholsteries, many years of experience, many different formats. Myself as more interior, so I've come in a little bit different and brought something else with the Mill Shop as well. But it's all about the quality of the fabric, Matt. It really
Yes,
is.
all about that, isn't it? We've got the fabrics here at the back. We will get to our French linens that are over here. But before that, we've got our trios, half-metre trios that are bunched together here. This is how they come to us. I think it's quite important to see that first, actually.
Yeah.
Lovely. Little gift. Just explain your thoughts on
Well,
why you
really,
decided
I
to
mean,
go
I'm a
that.
sucker for anything to do with craft as well, and I thought the twine, it just bundles it all together. It's a nice little, almost a gift. Yeah. We can add it to the little stash.
Yes.
You know, hide it away when we shouldn't really be buying more fabric.
No
but the
one's gonna
twine
know.
is good as well. Use the twine. I use the twine for bunting and all sorts of things. So.
No one is going to know, Joe. See, have I stacked up 4 bundles of 3 there, or 3 bundles of 3? Sleight of hand. Who knows if is it 4 or 3? But take away what it's 4. Yeah, 4 bundles of 3. That's 3 half meters together. Give you a sneak preview of some of the designs there. But let's go through them in order, then, Joe.
Yeah,
This
no
was
problem.
really busy earlier.
Yes, it's very popular. So it's one of my favourites, the Curiosity one. So you've got all sorts of lovely little goodies on there. I mean, great for cutting out, for your cards, for, as we said earlier, like quilting, things like that. And it's a lovely, soft, 100% cotton.
It's beautiful. But you would recommend washing all of these first, would you, before we go project?
I do. Yeah. I mean, if I was using it something like an apron or a tea towel, then I'd wash it first. Okay. Although there isn't really any shrinkage in it because it is 100% cotton. On a 30-degree wash is suitable. But
you want to know before you want to get that shrinkage, if there is any before your project.
Yeah, I always love to. It softens them up even more, although they are a soft cotton.
Yeah, I mean, look at the imagery here. I mean, look, you've got the floating shelf.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is my nan, like I said earlier, I think this is my nan's kitchen when I was younger. Yeah. There was stuff everywhere.
The ladle hanging up, you know, that's been used on some lovely homemade soups and things. Birds, think, wild birds, get out, it's my kitchen. You know, artistic license. And then, look at that, we glossed over this very briefly, but it's a lovely coordinating fabric to go with it.
It is, yeah, really nice stripe there. Just brings in the blue lovely, so if you want to back your cushion, it looks really, really nice together.
Beautiful. So those are 3.5 metres there for you, and that's the Curiosity bundle. Next up is the Nature, isn't it?
That's it, the Nature one, Matt. There we go. So we've gone for a lovely little complementary colours there, so real natural colours. You've got the soft, sort of almost a putty colour, I would call it, in the floral. You've got the lovely green there, which is like a linen sort of look. And then obviously the Nature with all the insects on there.
Yeah, so cut around these, use these in your paper craft, card crafting, as well as sticking them onto canvases and stuff. You can easily sort of lift out elements.
Your mind's going, isn't it? That's
definitely. I barely get enough time to craft, and I wouldn't class myself as a. I would never ever cross into your domain and say, "Oh, us craft it, oh me," because I just don't get the time with the kids. But I've always had a passion for it, just like you. But then there's your 3.5 metres. That's the Nature. And next up is tea time. Yeah.
This one here, there we go. Very appetising, this one, Matt.
Very much so, yeah. Okay. Even after Christmas, I'm still after that.
So you've got all your
calories right there. Food.
Yeah, it's not good for the diet, this one, but it is lovely, isn't it? It's got all those little different designs, again, that we can do. We can cut things out. Just a really fun design, that one. It's one of my favourites as well, actually.
The scribbles, the doodles. And then the complementary fabrics that go with it. You've got here quite a delicate, what colour would you call that? It's like
almost like a salmon pink. Or a dusty pink, I would say.
Yeah, dusty pink, and then that's sort of coordinating here as well.
It is, yeah. And they're sort of almost like bubbles.
Yeah, bubbly pebbles, like those. Make sure you've got your flip-flops on if you're going to walk on them. So that's your tea time set. This was very popular earlier.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Was it Bramble?
Bramble, Bramble. It's the Bramble range. So again, you've got the lovely sort of almost a rusty orange linen sort of look, but 100% cotton. They are all a 54-inch width, so they're a great deal of fabric for your money.
Well said. 54 inches, yeah, of course, that's really important. I surprised myself by coming up with the word terracotta.
Oh, no, yes, very good, that one, Matt. I like that one. I didn't want to steal it from you, so I'll let you go with that one.
You can have that one, Joe. Seriously, it's terracotta.
Well, I think the word bramble came, obviously, because you've got the fruits in there, but it's got that sort of almost autumn, but that sort of real sort of country walk sort of feel to it.
Got you. There's a warmth to it. Big stripes as well there. Yep. That's Bramble. Next up, this was Heather.
Heather, that's right. I think we came to a stumbling block with the name for this one, so we went with a colour option more than anything, because you've got the geometric there with the sort of heathers and purples in there. So a nice geometric range there.
Distressed a bit.
Yeah, nice, that one. I actually quite like that. There's little details that we can use on different things.
Yeah, it's good.
And then you've got the stripe. Okay, there's multiple different stripes there.
Sort of the different widths, sort of had a certain something to it. And then the lollipop trees are pretty
almost
sweet
like a Scandi sort of look to it as well, the trees there, but in the heather colours. So.
Yes, of course, yeah. All teaming up together, you get half a metre of each, and it's 54 inches wide. And then one more option, and then we'll get to the French linen over here. But yeah, the florals here, this is called Picnic.
The Picnic range, yeah, that sort of summertime picnic with your strawberries and your picnic blanket and your lovely floral range there with the peonies in there. Just gives you a real nice fresh little look, and obviously we've used that in some of the demos that we've done, showing you the sort of the pelmets and cushions that you can create. But again, they're all the 54-inch width fabric, Matt. So you are getting a lot of fabric. You get a lot of projects out of your fabric as well.
Yeah, 54 inches. It's a lot. If we work in metric though, if those are more familiar with metric, we will get that in. We'll get that converted.
It's 1 metre 37.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I didn't want to put you on the spot.
That's okay. No worries.
I didn't want to put you on the spot. I'm not, this isn't the chase. So yeah, you've got your Picnic there. It's 3.5 metres, 54 inches wide, or a metre 36, did you say?
Metre 37.
37. Okay, 37. You could have let me have that.
Oh, yeah, I was going to give you, but
no, metre 37. So that's one item number for all the fabric from here all the way backwards that we've just seen. They come in trios. They come parcelled like this. That's the Curiosity, that's the Tea Time, and then that's the Picnic there. So 3.5 metres there, bundled up for you with that jute string. They look absolutely gorgeous, very giftable as well. 020 077 is your item number to order, and it's just a choice under that same item number, saving £4. It's £10.99 for 3.5 metres, 54 inches wide, or 1 metre 37. So then the French linen, tell us
That's
more.
right, the beautiful French linen. And when we've had linens in the past, the vintage linens have been really popular. They're 100% linen, a French linen design as well. Really, really soft.
Yeah.
Again, they're a 54-inch width. Okay, but do bear in mind this is cut by the metre, and if you cut more, it's a continuous cut for you. Okay, so some people might want to use it for small blinds or curtains. So there's a 25-inch pattern repeat.
Right, 25 inches. So
all your curtain makers will know what we mean. From
Yeah,
that. So you were looking at me sort of.
Yeah, you'll measure your curtain area, work out your pattern repeat, and think how many metres and cuts you're going to need for it to match up and make your curtains.
Yeah, my nose.
I've been there, I've done it. And it's the same technique with wallpaper.
Exactly the same.
I've been there with my wallpaper. I've ended up covered in it before. Been there, got the T-shirt, literally a wallpaper T-shirt. So you've got your French linen there with your wonderful images of your butterflies and all sorts. Very detailed.
It is, yeah, and you've got the script running through as well, but real soft. It's not too much. It's just a nice little detail to it.
Yeah, it's not obvious as in what it says or anything.
Yeah.
It's just a suggestion. Or, sorry, a suggestion.
Very good.
That's your French linen. Now, these are different options, I think, under the same item number. This is Stag. We've got a lampshade with this on it, haven't we?
That's right, yeah.
I'll grab that. There we go. There's our Stag. It's nice material, that.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? It's probably my favourite out of the linens. It's just really soft, really subtle, but gives a little bit of design that you can put into your room, into your interior.
He's very sweet, eating there, and then that majestic stag in the foreground. Embellish it, embroider it maybe, you know, get your fabric inks and paints on there, get your glitters on there, make it even more special than it already is. But look at the texture on the linen, because this is French linen, you're getting that lovely grainy seeded texture. We love it.
It's
so
nice,
that's the
isn't
stag.
it?
And then you've got the last one. This is a big favourite earlier with us.
Yeah, I think everybody likes this one. The balloons.
Yeah.
Again, a 54-inch width, so it's a full width of fabric, cut on the metre piece. Okay, there's lots of lovely colours coming through there as well. It's a real soft linen. So some linens are very, very stiff, but this is a lovely soft one. Again, if you wanted to make it into something like an apron or a cushion, always wash it first. Again, get that shrinkage out before you construct your piece.
So then, you know, you're working with true fabric then. And
you are
your
indeed, yeah.
Right. That's the balloon. These are all three different options under your French linen option. Item number's just there, 087157. Really good offer, $19.99 with £10 off. We said don't listen to that.
Yeah, I didn't hear that bit. No.
So £10 off is a really good offer there to get hold of your French linen. And also your half meters over here. These are at the moment, I believe, exclusive bundles.
They are exclusive to Hochanda. So we like to put a new collection together for you guys at Hochanda.
Yeah, lovely to know. Thank you for that, Joe. So yeah, the cushions that we've got over here, we can get our cushion inserts, packs of 2. Now the measurements are small and large as far as I remember, but tell me the exact.
Well, you've got them just there in the pairs behind the stand there for you, Matt.
They're parcelled up beautifully.
They're parcelled up as well. We'll do like a little parcel at the mill shop online. Okay, that's your 16-inch ones.
16. Okay.
So you get 2 in the bundle itself.
And then, thank you. And then that's your
18-inch. Okay.
So
but as you can see, they're really plump.
Yes.
Okay, then make sure when you are making a cushion, always try and make that inch shorter to make it even plump when you're making your cushion cover itself.
Yeah. You see, this is a bit like a sort of jacquard weave in itself.
It is,
really,
yeah. It's
really
good
pretty.
quality, yeah. Really good. And when we've sourced really nice innards of the polyester pads, because we were sick and tired of these really sort of fly away inner pads that you can't get. You really feel it. They're really plump there.
Yeah, you get your quality through there. Tell me about the measurements and things that you might need to cut.
Well, if I was going for a 16-inch cushion, I would make the actual outer itself an inch shorter, so I'd make it in a 15-inch, so it is nice and tight and nice and snug. Okay,
so that inch less on your covering fabric to make it a tight fit and to make it spring.
Yeah, because there's nothing worse than having a real saggy sort of pillow on your sofa.
I've got a couple of those shop-bought ones from years ago.
Yeah.
I've still got them, actually. I don't know why I still use them. So, yeah, it's £9.99 for a pair, and that's two of the... is that the 16-inch ones on your screen at the moment? Yeah, on your left-hand side of the screen, that's the two 16-inch ones, and at the bottom of the screen for the two 18-inch cushion inserts for £11.99. I've got the 16 inches there, and you've got the 18 inches, I believe.
Well, no, I think we're the other way
is that
around.
right? Really? Oh, there's very little visible difference.
There isn't.
Have I got the bigger ones then? Yeah. Okay. All right then. Amazing. An optical illusion.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah. The table protector, very busy earlier on. I'll put mine my side, and you put yours your side there, Joe. Or shall I grab yours?
There we go.
Save you the bother.
There we go.
Explain about this table protector.
The table protector is lovely stuff. It's a great product as well. We'll show a little demo using it later. It is a heat-resistant table protector. Okay, it almost looks like honeycomb, doesn't it? It's got that sort of grid to it. It almost feels quite sticky, although it isn't.
Yes.
When you put it on your table itself, okay, if I'm going to lean it over like this, you can see it doesn't move.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so it gives you that non-stick effect as well, that non-slip, sorry, and it is that heat resistant onto your table as well. So it's really, really good if you're making a table runner, a table mat, or even your crafting mat. I use one when I'm ironing, use it on there, so protect my table, just in case my wife has a moan at me and my daughter Lily when we're making our crafts and doing those things.
I'm sure it can work the other way around as well, Joe, yeah. Would I keep it? How would I use it then? If I've got that bit exposed still, so I'm stitching, so right sides together so I don't see the seam. Got another piece of fabric on top and I'm filling it with something.
I mean, what we can do, we can show you a little demo shortly where we're actually not stitching, we're using the FuserWeb product to make a little placemat.
I'll wait and see then. Let's hold on to our questions. Let's just wait and see with Joe. So yeah, £9.99 plus delivery gets you your table protector fabric there, and it's by the half metre, I think.
That is correct.
Yeah, half a metre. And you might say, well, it's on your screen, Matt, read it, but I can't. I mean, let's face it, I can't read that. No, I still can't there. That's even worse. 087608, I think that says. I hope that says over there on your screen. And then, very quickly, before we get into our demonstration, you've got the interline, the bonded interlining.
Yes, we've got the bonded interlining, which we used on the pelmets themselves. Again, if you're making curtains or blinds or anything really for bag lining, it is a lining itself with the interlining already bonded to it. So instead of battling with 3 layers of fabric, you do it with 2.
So this is the pelmet that we made a similar one earlier, but this one's been here all day. But we made one like this. So it's literally your cotton over the top of this, and that's it.
That's it.
3 layers, thanks to just the 2 layers.
Yes.
The effective 3 layers.
It's a lot easier to manage as well.
And it's because if I lift that up, you can see by the way it falls, it's just got
just
the weight.
gives you the weight. It needs that body, because if you don't have that body with it, you'll look very creased all the time.
That nice straight line. So brilliant stuff. Details on the screen to get hold of that as well. It's £11.99 plus delivery. It's really, really high quality. Is that 2 metres worth of that as well?
That's by the metre.
Oh, it's by the metre, is it?
Again,
okay.
a continuous cut.
Okay, so if you want to get 2 metres, you can. That must be how I remembered it then, Especially at that price, £11.99 for a metre, that's really good.
Really good. And again, it's a 54-inch width.
Yes, so a lot of it. 1 metre 37 or 54 inches.
Yeah, you got that one.
Got it. I'm remembering. And then this pack here, then?
Yeah, it's a little pack we've put together for creating your own little pelmet.
Okay, what we just saw.
That's right, yeah. You've got half a metre of your bonded interlining in there. You've got a metre of your FuserWeb and a little tailor's chalk to mark it all up to create your little pelmet.
And those thinking, what's FuserWeb? Have a look at the show earlier on, but we're also going to be using it now.
Yeah, I'm known as Mr. FuserWeb at work, so it's it. I do like this stuff. And Lily at home, she's now into it, so she's got FuserWeb everywhere.
So brilliant. You could do that with your daughter.
Yes,
she's only 5, right?
She's 8.
Oh, 8, sorry.
She's 8, yeah.
My daughter's 5, so I'm getting
It's okay. It's a cold.
So, yeah, it is the cold, isn't it? That's why I'm standing slightly away from Joe. So, yeah, details on your screen to get hold of the pack to make your own pelmet. All you need to do is choose your own fabric, and you'll be able to make a nice sort of blind covering or window covering pelmet that we have here in the studio. 694266 is your item number to make something like this with the kit that's on the screen for £11.99. Add your own fabric, and you're well away. Last thing, we promise, is the FuserWeb by itself.
Yes.
I mentioned that.
Yeah, the FuserWeb, we sell it we sell a lot of the fuser web. We do it as a pack in itself for 2 metres in the actual pack, because it is a great product.
This was what I remember as being 2 litres. Okay, Mr. Fuser Web himself.
Yes, it seems that way.
He's a Fuser Web. It's £9.99 for a 2 whole metres of it. As you can see, 20 inches wide as well. 083181 is your item number on there. Have a look at the web, because we're about to start getting to demonstrate as well. So on Hochanda.com, you'll see everything we've just mentioned with Joe. You've got the. I hope we get a chance to work with the organza, because that's on there. Yeah, fingers crossed. And we're busy on that as well. It's a really good offer. Freedom prices on anything with a blue banner. You've got your cushion inserts there too. And don't forget the fabrics that we started our show with. Really, really high quality, 100% cotton fabrics there for you, all on the web, or you can phone through to place your order as well. Lovely work. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. It's about 4:15, nearing the end of 2017. So did you have a good Christmas? And are you looking forward to New Year? This is the perfect time, isn't it, to get that spring?
It is. Well, we spoke about it earlier as well. You take your Christmas tree down at home. It's a big empty space. Everyone's a bit depressed. We want to jazz up the front room. We want to jazz up the kitchen, wherever you want to do with your house. This is why we created the little pelmet pack.
Yeah.
So we've all got Venetian blinds. Yeah, the lovely balloons in our house. And I did this in my son's bedroom because he didn't want curtains. So it was a case, let's create a little Venetian blind, a little pelmet that goes above it, a little splash of colour without all the fanciness of a curtain. Okay, so I've chose the little bubble fabric here. I've cut a little rectangle ready for the size. I've taken measurements of my curtain. I've also stole the pole, like I said earlier, from my...
the pelmet that we made, yeah.
I did have a message about that. It said, yeah, where's the pole gone?
Where's the curtain pole gone?
So, which is great. So what I'm going to do, I've got my little tailor's chalk just to show you that it's nice to measure out for your cutting. And I'm just going to trim this on the end here. Okay, just going to mark that up with the tailor's chalk. Okay, so we've got our little cutting line there. Again, sorry about the scissors there, Matt.
Yeah, big ones.
So we're going to cut our little line there, just to show...
Get hold of your scissors on the web and have a look. It's £10 off, I think I remember.
It's nice to follow that line. Gives you a nice clean line. Okay, so we've got our fabric. I'm going to turn that over, and then we're going to get our piece of bonded interlining. Okay, as you can see from the thickness there, it's a really nice thickness. Gives it that weight and that body. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to create our own little pelmet. The beauty about this is, like I said, there's no sewing involved. Right. So a lot of you crafters find that sewing is quite tricky. So I like to create something a little bit different and easy to use.
Yeah, so bonded interlining gives us 2 extra layers from 1 layer, plus the cotton making it 3 layers now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got some fuser web. Okay, the full instructions with the fuser web, but there's no real right way or wrong way of using it. It is a very simple product. You can see you've got the little Gore-Tex on there.
Yeah, you see that grid, that diamond.
Yeah, and that's the glue that we're going to iron on. We're going to make a little picture frame around the fabric itself. Okay, so we're going to put that there. I'll make sure my iron is hot. Yes, it is.
Good.
So we're good, and we're just going to, up to the leading edge, iron our fuser web on. Okay.
You can get hold of a similar mini iron to the one that
there we go.
Today. Have a look at your web.
Be careful, obviously I do a lot of my craft with my daughter Lily, so just be careful with the heat on the iron. But nice and simple. Okay, I've done, here's one I did earlier.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do,
you're matching the opposite side.
We are indeed, so we've got both sides down there. So we're now going to take off the fuser web layer itself, so it exposes the glue. There we go, you can just about see it on there.
Yep. You've got the tack. You can, don't worry, my fingers aren't going to stick to it.
That's all right.
It's fused to the fabric now.
And then the same on that
nearly
side.
a Mr. Bean moment or a Frank Spencer.
And then what we're going to do, we're going to create our first hems as such. Okay, we don't want to see a raw edge, we want it nice and clean as we're doing it. So we're making sure this is nice. We're going to fold it over.
Very neat.
Okay, so we're making sure we're using our iron really to create that hem, to create a nice finish. Okay.
And you're also using these lovely multicolored pebbles, just to remind myself, they are from the...
Tea time.
Tea time, okay, yeah. Tea time. But details on the bottom screen for your fabric. Tea time is one of the options.
So we're sticking the edge straight away. As you can see there, Matt, I'm actually using my table protector as my mat.
Yeah, we've got that there, cut to size, so yeah, just use that. Simply, you don't even need to incorporate it to a project, it's just there as a protector. If you are using a big dining room table or any bigger table at home, like a craft desk that you don't want to damage, if you want to incorporate it into a coaster or a pot mat set, you can do. It's non-slip and all that sort of stuff.
Okay, so we've done our sides. We're now going to do the bottom. Okay, put that in there. I'm just going to measure that and cut it off, nice and simple. Keeping it tight to the edge so we've got a nice finish. Okay, and then we're going to start to iron that on. Okay. The beauty of the fuser web is it's unbelievable, the strength of it. And that's what I wanted to show in this project, that the strength of the fuser web to do a pelmet blind. Yeah. You know, we've bonded interlining with a fabric on there and it's still holding.
Yeah,
really
it's holding on
nicely.
to a lot of stuff here, yeah, weight-wise.
Okay. So we're just
so you've overlapped a little bit then.
Just a little bit on the edge there. Okay, because our finish edge is the fabric itself.
Yeah.
Just so making sure. You're going to put your finger in there, won't you?
Not quite. I'm not going to point. I promise. I promise not. But about half a centimetre overlap, and then that's going to come up.
That's going to fold in. Yeah. I mean, like I say, there's no wrong or right way of actually using the fuser web itself, but it is such a great product. There you go. You can see the glue there. Oh, sometimes if you haven't quite caught it, just put your iron back over, just to make sure it has caught the glue. Okay, there we go. Straight away.
Perfect.
So
you can get hold of the fuser web and the interlining in the pack that we've got for you here, the pelmet making pack. Details on the screen for the moment are the fuser web by itself, 20 inches wide, but you get 2 metres worth of it for $9.99, and it's 083181.
Okay, so we're folding up our bottom edge. This is the line that we need to make sure is nice and true, nice and straight.
Because this is the one that's going to be visible.
This is the visible line, that's right, Matt. So we're going to take that through, gently does it. It's all about the cutting, getting those lines nice and straight.
You've said it a couple of times, but quite a hot iron to get the results.
I do. I mean, this is only a little sort of iron that we use for crafting at home, but obviously a lot of you have the bigger irons as well. Which is,
and the mini irons, really. They pack a punch.
Just so good. They really are. Yeah. Okay, so that one's nice and finished. We're then looking at our top end. As you can see, we've left quite a bit of fabric there because I've looked at my pole. Okay, you can measure your pole. I've actually taken my pole off so that I can put my pole in and look at where I'm going to fit it.
Yeah, clever idea that, instead of it being up on the curtain rail already, get it down.
I've had that mistake in the past where I've done it too short and I can't get the pole through. Okay, so I'm getting our last piece of fuser web, running along the top edge of the bonded interlining itself. Okay, so we're just going to trim that off. There we go. And then we're going to get our iron. And we're just going to push that down. So this is the last bit of fuser. Make sure it's on the top edge of the bonded interlining.
So very importantly, this is a no-sew project that any of us can do if we want to get into a little bit of upcycling, home decor, and just make something of
just freshen the room up, I think, as well. You know, it's such a simple project to do, and obviously in your fabric bundles you've got 3 fabrics, so you can complement the room setting very well.
Yeah, half a metre of each, specifically chosen to work well together by the Mill Shop Online.
Okay, that's our last one there. Just a little bit extra just in case. Just going to pull that off. We can see the little Gore-Tex of the glue there. Okay, you can just feel it all the way along.
Yeah, the grid, sort of the snake skin sort of texture to it.
That's right. And then we're going to wrap that over to our edge. Okay, just about got it spot on. Okay, and then we're going to start one edge.
So it's just a regular curtain pole. We picked that up from any hardware store, any regular DIY shop,
from my kitchen,
or from your own kitchen. Yeah.
Okay,
it's doable. Recycle a broom. Broom handle.
Yes.
Grab a broom handle.
There we go. So we're just pushing that down. Just there, be careful on that. Okay.
That is going to stick. That's going to grip as well.
That's great. Okay, just on the edges there. Make sure there's plenty of heat on the corners. I actually really like this fabric.
It's good, isn't it?
There we go. And there we have.
There we are.
So it's
holding up. There it is. How easy is that? Seriously, a no-sew project. You've got your curtain pole or broom handle. Don't say I said that. But with your lovely, fresh, summery fabric, something new for the new year for a window where you don't want a full-on curtain or a blind, but you just want a splash of colour. Just as a nice, impressive bit of home decor. Lovely stuff. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's a brilliant, brilliant demonstration. Using the full-on kit, or you can get the items that make up the kit singly if you want to. It's up to you. We can scan for everything before the show is out, though. But to get hold of from the Mill Shop Online, the details are on the screen at the moment for your pack here. This is the Pelmet Crafting Pack. you get 1 meter's worth of diffuser web, also a 1/2 meter's worth of the bonded interlining. That's to give weight to your fabric, and that's the tailor's chalk that's included in there, also courtesy of Joe and the team at the Mill Shop Online. The whole kit there, amazingly, is £11.99 plus delivery. A very, very, very good price indeed. 694-266 to order now on that pack just there. We really ought to have a look at the fabrics because we love these. You and I both, we're all loving the fabrics here today. They come in a team of 3.5 meters. They come parcelled up, literally. Steady. They come parcelled up like so with the little jute string just tying them into place. So no sort of unnecessary packaging or anything you're going to feel guilty about recycling or popping in the bin. I mean, everything's usable. You can craft with that afterwards. So 3.5 meters folded and parcelled like so. And here are the different options. Amazingly, these are exclusive bundles that we can give you a £4 saving on today. So normally £14.99 for 3.5 meters. Fair enough, right? But today £10.99 for 3.5 meters, and lots of options. So they come in groups of 3. We'll run through the options for you. The item number's the same, it's just different options under the same item number. So this is Curiosity. Images that make you go, you know, just to get that curiosity sort of element twitching. You've got the ladle, the teapot, the bottle opener here, the little teacup, and the salt and pepper as well, the salt and pepper mills, all that imagery that just reminds us of cottage and country kitchen. You've then got the same colourway, the blue and the white, but this time with pocket watches, the butterflies, the acorn, the duck there, and the cockerel, the rabbit, and the lettering as well as the keys. So lots and lots going on there. Interesting stuff. The one complementary fabric is your stripes here, your blue stripes, and that's on like an off-white ivory style with you. Those are 3.5 meters that you get in there. Very importantly, that's a lot of fabric because not only is it 1/2 meter, but it's 54 inches wide. So that's about £1.37 or 54 inches to get the Curiosity. In fact, these are all 54 inches wide as we go, even the French linens that are that way. This is the Nature set. Nature is where we've got these lovely leaves here, these soft beige leaves, that sort of stone colour, that bronze, that sort of Cotswoldy yellow coming in there. You've then got the sage green in that linen print, and then the Nature set is the one with these mixture of moths and butterflies and ladybirds in there. You've got your 3.5 meters, giving you 1.5 meters of fabric in all, 54 inches wide for £10.99 plus delivery. It's amazing. Don't pay delivery costs if you're with Freedom though. This is Tea Time now. Tea Time is this gloriously scribbled detail of your cupcakes just there, and cake stacks, as well as teacups and teapots and cake stands. Look at that long ice bun as well. Oh yeah. So that's Tea Time, and that's the one fabric that you get with these two over here. This is like a soft salmony pink linen look, and then you've got your bright coloured pebbles. That's in Tea Time trio. 3.5 meters, 54 inches wide for £10.99. And then that terracotta warmth, the big bold wide stripes, and then the bramble design. This is all known as bramble, these three here. And you've got the blackberries and strawberries, as well as, I'm sure I saw a raspberry. Yeah, there's raspberry in there. That's bramble. And then this is your heather as well. I keep wanting to say lavender. So heather, you've got your geometric distressed triangles. You've got your wide and narrow stripes, and then your lollipop trees just there in your purples and lavenders and turquoise. 3.5 meters, 54 inches wide. Last but not least, you've got your picnic, which is in the florals with the blue and pink and red. You've got that nice big wide gingham print, and then the strawberries and the fruity one. That's your picnic set. Very wide, 54 inches again, and it's 1.37 meters or thereabouts with 3.5 meters of fabric. Same item number for all the options that we've just seen. £4 off, giving you 3.5 meters each pack, packaged like this for £10.99 plus delivery. If you're with Freedom, you won't pay delivery costs. And that's a lot of fabric, beautifully presented there if you're gifting it or treating yourself. It's very pretty. I like how that's done. I'm a big fan. I like the packaging. Oh, and then the French linen, it's just behind me. These are also 54 inches wide, so metric system, say, 1.37 m-ish. Let's start over here. With the French linen, it's of course it's that seeded feel, that soft linen. Give all of these a wash first. They may not even shrink at all if you're washing at 30 or 40 degrees. But just to be sure, here's your French linen. Nice big prints. If you're using that on a cushion, you're not losing any of your detail. That's Butterfly Garden. This is your Stag French linen. Other way around, just there. Can I show you the lampshade? Oh no, hang on. No, you can see it there. You can see it. You don't need the lampshade. Got a lot of lampshade. And that's Stag. And then this is the balloons on the French linen. Looking fly there with your different colours, the burgundies and the sort of garnet colours there, and that darker colour on the backdrop, and that wonderful view of the Seine as well. Or is that the Thames? That is the Thames, because that looks like the Houses of Parliament. And the other one is this Seine with the Eiffel Tower. Or is it Blackpool? No. So yeah, it's 1889 balloon race. You've got it there. 3 French linens, 3 different options on them, and it's 087157. Oh, look, we've got them hanging on. That's very urban. I like it. So yeah, 19.99 plus delivery. You're saving £10. Joe's here, just tidying up the fabric for us. So. Here we go. Ready, steady. Shall I do the last ones? I can't believe you've just done that.
Oh, there we go.
It's like Bucks Fizz.
Something like Debbie McGee.
yeah, just there. It's amazing. I was just thinking the Eurovision. So this is the organzas.
These are organza bundles. So again, these are ½ metre bundles, but they're a 54-inch width. But there's 4 colours in each parcel.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the beautiful jewel.
Yes.
So we've got the 4 colours there, almost like a red, but they're such great colours. They really sort of take the light in different sets, really.
Yeah, there's that blue coming away from that.
You've got the beautiful blue, the green, and sort of the, I'd say, what would you say?
It's like a magenta.
It is a magenta,
purple,
yeah, I like that name as well, magenta. It's a good colour.
Yeah. Magenta meets amethyst. But you see purple and pink, green and gold, so it's like a peridot.
It is, yeah.
And then this is like a nice sort of water sapphire with your blue. Or aquamarine maybe from Brazil, and then you've got the red and green, red and blue there.
Yeah, it's almost like a denim running through it as well.
Yeah, look, I mean, just so there's no trick of the eye, let's move the blue away, and that genuinely, look, when it catches light, you've got blues in there. Yeah, see what I mean?
He's done this before, hasn't he?
It's nice. Not really, no, just pretending. So that's the dual option there. This is the naturals.
This is the natural. So these are great colours for weddings coming up. It's that season starts again. All those little parties. You're just trying to do something a little bit different, maybe for a christening or something. Like a chair. We can show you some ribbons in a little demo later. We can actually make some pom-poms out of these as well, which is really nice.
We've still got that knocking around. I'll show you actually, just in case. Just make sure you stay tuned, don't go anywhere, because look at this. Look at that. Depending on which colourway you're using, that is getting such a reaction from everybody.
It's great. Everybody loves it. It's such a simple thing. It's actually my colleague Carly, actually at the Mill Shop Online, she started doing them. We were all the same. We were like, no, this is lovely. This is brilliant. I took it home. Then my daughter Lily, she was like, oh, this is great. So we're using all the organzas for that. So.
It is lovely. So for making
such
a home decor,
simple project as well.
Mobiles, that they are great to look at and feel as well. Dread to say the Christmas decorations as well.
Yes.
Let's hang on to that, because you never know when you might need a pom-pom. So this is the naturals set. So you've got golds and champagnes in there as well. Last option for £9.99. You're getting 4 ½ meters worth. They're all 54 inches wide. This is the pastels.
The pastels. So all the pastel colours in there, similar to the jewel, but very softer. Not so vibrant, but still really strong colours to them.
Yes, this is high quality organza. We're loving it. All 3 different colourways here for you. Saving £2 currently today, while the introductory or big save price is available. On the big save event, it's going on until the 2nd of January. That's stock dependent though. 805337. This is one of those big save prices with your £2 off. Normally £11.99, but you're getting 4 ½ meters, 54 inches wide, so £1.37 m. I've learned that off our show today of your organza. This is big. Something else we wanted to mention was the lampshade making kit. This makes a 30cm lampshade, and it's your way of using your coordinating fabric on a cushion maybe, but making a lampshade to match to get it exactly right. Easier than you'd think to do. There was a demonstration earlier today. If you're worried about buying this, because you're worried about not being able to do it, it comes with full pictorial instructions. but also you've got a demonstration from Joe earlier today at I think it was 12 o'clock, was it, Joe? Thank you very much. Thank you, Joe, for coming in to rescue me there.
The reason why we've chosen the fabric bundles as well, every fabric that there is suitable for making the lampshade. Okay, so they're really, really good. But do follow the instructions. Simple project to do. Really easy, as we've shown earlier on.
Yeah, but look at that. I mean, that is a beauty there, made using the stag fabric, and that would be on a table lamp as well. I know this is directional fabric, so if you were to make that as a hanging lamp, it would hang down that way, but you'd make sure your stags were the other way.
That's right, yeah.
So either way. Oh, and also you've got the adapter if you've got a different sized light fitting. So you just pop that out. Maybe it's a bit fiddly for me to do it now because I'm trying to show you at the same time, but you just squeeze it and pop it out if you've got the larger, I think it's European or UK.
It is, for both.
Bulb fittings. Okay, so what are we up to now?
Well, what we're going to do, as we've thought, we'd use this lovely project here, a little product called the table protector, okay, the heat resistant table protector that we spoke about earlier. Just to give you an idea, you like to show them the mat there, Matt?
Yeah, it's non. Yeah, right.
The mat.
The mat. It's non-slip then.
Yes,
on
it
there.
is, and it's heat resistant to your table. So if you're doing your ironing projects or just on your table itself, you know, Christmas dinner, all the children on there, or hot drinks, we can make coasters, table runners, everything. So we're going to make a little table mat that we could use on our table, maybe put our hot pans on or something. Yeah. Okay, so what I've done, I've chosen one of the fabrics. It's the tea time one, which I really like. I thought it's very apt for putting on our table to maybe put our treats on. Okay, so I've cut a little piece of the actual fabric itself. I'm actually doing very similar to the pelmet. I've started to put my fuser web as a picture frame around the fabric. Okay, so I'm going to get the last few bits here and finish this off. So we're fusing, getting rid of the raw edge. Okay, so we're using the fuser web again, making sure it's all the way to the edges. Okay, a little bit bigger there.
Would you get rid of it?
Just in case oh yeah, I've got baskets at home. My poor wife, myself and my daughter's stash of fabric and craft is, I'm sure she's pulling her hair out.
Do you all get involved though?
Yeah, we do to a degree. We do to a degree. So it is one of those things. Our kitchen is not really a kitchen, it's a craft demo room where myself and Lily, we have a little trial and we make different things all the time. So, but we do. So we're just going to iron all those on.
It's not even the dining room, it's old Victorian terrace that's been knocked through, so it's all one room anyway. But, you know, if we were selling the house, we'd call it a dining room.
There we go.
Adding value.
That's it. You're doing an estate agent now as well. You put some pelmets up.
Bit of everything. Okay. Oh yeah, stick some pelmets up. Yeah. A couple of dado rails. So we're just fusing that little picture frame round. Oh look, this house has got a skirting board. Look,
and there we go. Got strip floorboards as well.
Oh, strip floorboards. How very sort of New York loft of you.
There we go.
Brickwork.
So we're going to then peel
exposed concrete
edges.
if you're in our studio.
Peel all the edges off. There we go. All we're going to do, very, very quick, just to show you what you can do with the heat-resistant matting. Okay, it is really, really good, and I think the best thing about it is that it doesn't slip. So you're literally, once you put it on your table, you're not going to put a hot pan on there or something warm and it's then going to slip off.
Yes.
Because that's very crucial.
Yeah, you've got that non-slip. That's the bit that's coming into contact with your dining room table.
That's right.
Your craft table if you're ironing onto it.
Okay, just pull that last little bit off. So all we're going to do, I'm just going to trim the raw edge off there, but we're going to create a little hem. Okay, and just fold them over and just stick them down. Okay, with our iron, very, very quickly there. To give you an idea of what you can do with it. That's why the beauty of the fuser web is any surface on there. I haven't come across a fabric yet that it hasn't stuck. Okay. So, and I think that's very crucial because we all use different fabrics, and with the French linens, it's just as good as the cottons.
Yes, different textures, different grain.
So we're sticking that down. Okay, we're going to fold our edges over there.
Is it good even on things like Hessian as well?
It is, I did some, for Christmas, did some sort of bunting. Yeah. So I did little letters on it and it worked just as good.
Okay, so this is the fuser web. It's a brilliant product.
Okay, so we're going to turn that one round. All right, we'll fold that one over and then we're going to get some of our matting. Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you've got your fuser web on that bit. It ends there.
Yeah, so if we turn that over, okay, so it just gives you a little neat edge all the way around. Okay, we're going to get some fabric glue. We've all got our fabric glue in our little stashes at home. Okay, and I've cut some of our matting, hopefully to around about the same size. With these mats, I would actually cut it a little bit smaller. Okay, and then just because you see the corners, just snip the corner off, because you don't want to see that underneath. Okay, so literally just the corner off, like a barber.
Yeah, just trimming.
There we go, just trimming off. Okay, and then we're going to get our glue, just our fabric glues, and put a nice blob of glue all the way around the leading edge.
Okay, what glue are you using there? Is it a oh, like a fabric glue?
Yeah,
okay,
just a fabric glue that I've got in my sort of box of goodies.
Yeah, we've all got things like that. Have a look at the website for your fabric glues.
Okay.
Usually if you shop by brand, you'll find it, Carlisle or something like that.
And then we go, we're almost ready. Okay. And then I'm going to turn that over. Sticking that down. Feels sticky, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
That non-slip.
Just while it's yeah, you've got
so straight away. We've got a nice little mat.
Brilliant.
It's non-slip. Yeah. And it's heat resistant for the table itself.
So add a bit of structure on the inside, and you could have made yourself a nice little mini ironing board.
You could
if you're ironing like seams and things like that as you're quilting.
That's right.
But placed on a dining room, I'll just get rid of that little bit of fluff. Placed on a dining room table or a craft table, you've got that non-slippage there with that. So it looks great. It's a little pot mat or a smaller set of coasters. We'd use a slightly smaller pattern for that if we were doing coasters.
You would indeed. I mean, the Curiosity one is lovely.
Yeah. That's good. The Curiosity is brilliant for that, as you say.
Yeah, so
just there you go.
You can make a little coaster.
We've had a question from Mary as well. Mary, thank you very much for getting into touch. Into touch, we're not playing rugby, so in touch. Mary says, with the heat-resistant table protector,
yeah.
For example, do you think with papercraft, this is Mary, could you use it for heat embossing? So would it protect your table from a heat gun? So if you're using it's like a hot hairdryer, basically.
Yeah,
but it's
like
extreme heat. Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those. I mean, I've experimented, Mary, with lots of different things, and when we're using the iron, I put it on a red hot iron. Okay. So, and I haven't had any problems with it. It is one of those. So just experiment with it, have a little go. Yeah. But I mean, personally, the iron is red hot. Yeah. So there's no reason why we couldn't have a go with it as well.
So, yeah, if it can handle an iron.
I mean, what I've done with my matting here that I use for my crafts, Mary, is that I've used a bonded interlining to give it a little bit more weight and structure as well, so that will help it as well. Okay. So it's worth having a little go.
Okay, so the answer should be yes. If it can handle the iron, then it can handle your heat tool, perhaps. Yeah. And at $9.99, it's worth the go because it'll be useful for something.
Yes, it's great.
Something heat resistant, a set of coasters or something, you will use it, definitely. So your details are over here, 087608 to order your table protector fabric, and that is a full meter's worth, half a meter's worth, 54 inches wide. So that's a lot of it. It's great quality. Quite how we've managed to keep the price down to $9.
Don't know.
Never mind. So yeah, this little pack that we've got here, this is our pelmet making pack.
That's right.
That we've got. Tess, take us through. We've just tuned in.
Should we take it out? Should we take it out there? So in the pelmet kit, it's enough in there to make actually probably 2 pelmets, to be honest with you.
We've got one pelmet behind us. If you're thinking, what is a pelmet? It just gives a little bit of decoration.
It does, yeah. Just to those Venetian blinds, just to jazz them up, give a bit of colour there. So with the fabric bundles as well, because they're half-metre bundles, you could get 2 blind pelmets out of the fabric. Okay. With the kit themselves, we've got a metre of the lovely fuser web. With instructions, and because it's a 20-inch piece width, you get a lot of fuser web there, and you get your full instructions with it as well. So it gives you an idea how to use it. but experiment with it. That's the beauty of this product. It really is fun. It bonds most fabrics.
See, this is going to be going a long way because you cut strips of it to bond as well. So you're not cutting even blocks necessarily. You're just getting strips in the main. If you're doing your pelmet, for example, or for this this mat here, you just cut like an inch strip or so. Full instructions for it as well. So that's in there. This is the pelmet making kit.
Okay, we'll throw that away. We also in there have your bonded interlining. Okay, shall we open that up?
Yeah, let's have a look.
And what width is this, Matt?
54 inches wide, yeah,
which is
1 metre 37.
That's correct.
Yeah, 137 centimetres. Boom.
There we go. So you've got a lovely piece there. It's a ½ metre piece, so it's great for all your projects. It's really, really good if you use the fabrics that we've got themselves for making bags as well, because it lines it really well, because again it gives it some weight and body. So it's got multiple of uses, it really has.
And you use the fuser web to sort of lock it into place, but you can sew
You can sew it.
as well.
I use it for sewing, obviously, because it's suitable for blinds and curtains and all sorts of goodies.
Of course, so if you're upholstering or doing your home decor, it's easy machine or hand sew through.
I think the trick is, the beauty of it is, because you're getting rid of a layer of fabric, so you're actually only having to use 2, because your interlining and your bonding is together already. You're not battling. We all battle with them on the machine with the 3 layers.
Trying to keep
You've
them all
only
together.
got the fabric and you've got 1 layer there.
Getting the right foot to work with it as well, so potentially it could save you on getting extra feet for your sewing machine. You could just use your regular foot, potentially. I don't know, because I don't know your
very
machine.
much so.
So yeah, let's fold that away. So you've got, and that's the professional bit as well, your tailor's
the little
chalk,
tailor's chalk.
Got that included as well.
Yeah, you do as well. Just a nice little touch there, just for marking up. Really simple. It brushes off after you've cut. So if there's any extra chalk on the actual fabric itself, I've got a piece there. So we can see, if we get the fabric there, so you can see there, nice and simple line, but as we go like that, just brushes off, nice and easy. So any extra after the cut, and that's just with my finger.
You're just professional when you got your tailor's chalk. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the pelmet making kit. You can get elements of it separately, but together in bundle, it's well worth it for £11.99 plus delivery. And then the fabrics available in ½ metre bundles. We're going to see Joe in a minute with the organza, hopefully, because we've got sort of maybe 8 minutes left on the show. But yeah, the different fabrics that we've got, these are trios of ½ metre fabrics now. This is bramble that we're looking at first of all for £10.99. Good price, isn't it? Saving £4 today on the big save. It's the event that's going on until the 2nd of January. You've also got nature there with your sage green, your bees and your ladybirds and the other one, butterflies, that's it. The picnic set is the florals, the fruits, the berries, and also that lovely gingham, that crisscross red. And then this is the heather now, with your sort of triangles, but distressed geometric triangles, and your stripes. And this is curiosity now, with your lettering, with your country kitchen and stripes just there. 020770777 is your item number. And last but not least, it's the tea time set now, with your pebbles. And no, don't know. It's £10.99 plus delivery to get any of those on the big save price, saving £4. All different items under the same item number, so it's a choice for you with those fabrics there. Now, do you wear your earrings long and dangly, or quite long and dangly? Quite long and dangly, or very long and dangly? Whichever way, is it bauble number 1? Or bauble number 2. But we're going to make pom-poms next, or earrings. I couldn't resist, I'm so sorry.
I could see you getting carried away.
I've ruined so many different people's shows this year. So you're not the only one, honestly. It's coming to the end of the year. I'll make a New Year's resolution. 2018, not going to ruin any shows for people. Can't promise. So we're using the organza to make pom-poms. I know.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very simple. Really simple. What I've done, I've got one of the organzas here. So this is from the jewel pack. So this is the blue one, the real sort of deep blue. Again, you can see the width there of the fabric, if you like to hold that, see how much you get out.
54 inches again.
54 inches, yeah. So that's nice. Okay. So I've just cut some strips. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, just any old strip, because we're going to bind that as we would do a normal pom-pom. This is one of my daughter's pom-poms.
Wow.
Kits. So she's missing one today, but I'm sure she'll be okay. She's got quite a few. So.
Oh, thank goodness.
So I've cut some strips, but I've made them nice and long, and I've actually tied them together. So I've got a nice length. I've actually done 3.
Piece.
Yeah. So I've done 3 together. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to tie them together. Nice and simple.
We're working with the jewel colour, well, blue from the jewel colour. The purple, which is sort of magenta amethyst tone, that's also from the jewel set. Funnily enough, that's the most popular currently, so the jewel set. You've also got the naturals and pastels.
So, simple pom-pom. We've all made them. We can do it out of cardboard as well. Yeah. Okay, and we're just going to wind it round, all the way round.
We featured a genius pom-pom maker actually on Hochanda as well. Joe, I have to show it to you after the show, yeah.
Yeah, I do like little gadgets, I must admit. So, as I'm turning it round, I'm twisting it at the same time, just to get that more of effect and that fullness in the pom-pom. Okay, we're almost
if you've just
there.
tuned in, nothing to see here. It's 10 to 5 in the afternoon. Just two guys
making pom-poms. Why not? There we go.
Don't worry, we're going to watch Die Hard 2 later.
Yes, yeah. It's my friends do question it sometimes. Well, what are you doing today?
We love making, but I love it. Do you know what? There's no rules, and that's what I love about the world these days. You can just have so much fun and do what you want. And,
definitely.
I'm a big fan.
Okay, so I'm just going to tuck that back in there. He says a little bit extra there. Okay. I'm not going to explain how we wrap round, because I know we've all done pom-poms, I think.
Yep.
Okay, so I've tucked that in. I'm just going to cut that little extra bit off. Okay. And now
you're going to bring a pair of scissors to a pom-pom party. Got to bring a pair of scissors.
So we've got our pom-pom. I'm actually going to swap to my little dainty scissors there, Matt. These are actually my nan's scissors. These
really?
ones. Yeah.
The whole family are coming in.
My nan was a seamstress, so yeah. So it's my mum's an avid crafter, so she'll be watching today, no doubt. There we go. So I'm cutting, as we would do, down the pom-pom itself. Okay, you can see the taking shape and that sort of ruffleness straight away.
Pops in. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. The concentration there, I was.
Of course, yeah. Oh, you could so commentate on pom-pom making.
I could, couldn't I?
You got it. We'll give you this little clip to we'll cut you a show reel or something.
There we go. So the tricky bit, just cut through. Yeah.
You won't slip or anything.
It'll be the World Championship pom-pom making.
Yes, it will be.
The Guinness World Records.
Yeah. Other world records. Actually, no, they're not there. Yeah.
There is only one, isn't there?
You got the Tetley Yorkshire records.
Yeah. There we go. So we've cut another little strip. Okay, so before we open it up, we must make sure that we're tying it in the middle. Okay. Nice and tight. You do lose the odd bit when you start opening it up, but if we pull that tight in there, that'll grab most of it together. And then we're going to open it up.
Oh, the moment of truth. The magic.
He says. There we go, that's that side off.
Watching, Joe. The world is watching.
No pressure. Pom-pom, we did promise pom-poms. So.
We did. And as we go for the grand reveal here, people up and down the nation watching, taking in one of the TV moments of the year.
Here we go. Let's take that off.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
What a beauty. Yeah, dust the brow.
There we go. But don't worry, sometimes you have a few loose ends. So I like to go around, just trim it, just get it nice there. Okay, there we go.
Again, those are huge.
There we go, one pom-pom for you. There we go, Matt.
Thank you very much there, Joe. It's a beautiful pom-pom, beautiful in the blue. That is from the jewel set of the organzas. Also in the jewel set is this lovely green, like a peridot golden green. And then one more from the jewel set is your sort of amethyst magenta, purple pink there. That's 3 colours from the jewel set. And there's another one, there's a red as well there for you, which is like a red and blue. That's the jewel set, very popular today. Also available in the pastels and the naturals. That's ace, thank you so much. Just a few things to squeeze in just in the next couple of minutes before we say bye-bye. Here are the colour options of your organzas. The ones that we just mentioned are your jewel for £9.99 plus delivery. That's 4 half metres. They're 54 inches wide as well there for you. 805337. That's the pastels now, like the jewel but slightly lighter. There, and then you've got the naturals, which are great for weddings, as Joe quite rightly said earlier. That's 805337 to order. Brilliant stuff. So you've got your cushion inserts as well here. Most popular is the bigger cushions, which will be these ones, right?
Yes,
the 18
inch. That's right.
So we've also got the smaller ones there, but the 18-inch cushion pair, beautifully packaged. No unnecessary sort of froth and bubble, but that is just tied up. Can you show me one of the bigger ones actually?
So that's the bigger size there. Should we go for the little?
Yeah, that's in
so
the,
again,
the
nice
heather
and plump there. So there's a couple of them there that gives you the complementary.
Both in the heather.
Both in the heather.
That's effective, actually, seeing them both together, because those are the colourways. This is what the Mill Shop Online have done for us. You've given us 3 half metres together.
We have indeed, yeah.
And that's 2 from the heather. The other 1 from the heather is this. So you can see how, if you have gone for the heather today, that's your 3 different patterns in the heather colourway, working beautifully, interchanging and complementing.
Yeah, we really like to try and get the colours right for you guys as well.
So a lot of the hard work, sort of choosing and colour matching, has been done for you. You're getting 3 half metres for £10.99 with £4 off. The cushion inserts, though, are on the screen at the moment. The larger ones, they're brilliant quality. I mean, on the road, you dare not cover those, really.
They do look quite nice, don't they?
Yeah, they're brilliantly made. Beautiful. They are 18 inches in size, and it's 2 for £11.99 plus delivery. 2 for 1,652. Joe, bottom of the screen for the smaller ones as well. Are we going to see you again soon, I hope?
I think so, yeah.
January.
The 19th of January, we're going to concentrate on more organza projects, so there'll be lots of organza things happening, maybe some more pom-poms.
Brilliant. Spring is in the air as well.
Spring is in the air, very much
okay.
So. Some lovely poplins ready for your crafting.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Joe. It's been a lovely day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your company. And thank you for your company as well. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to place that order if you haven't already. Bye-bye now. The Christmas menus, long may they stay. So the Heartfelt One Day Special coming up next is the final call now. Then it's the Desire Big Save One Day Special launch. Coming up after that, the Sizzix Big Save. And then there's another chance to capture the Desire One Day Special live at 8 PM. Don't forget,
Hello, I'm Shelley from Craft Creations. Craft Creations has been around for 30 years. It started off in the director's bedroom, just a few card blanks, and we've grown and grown. We now manufacture die-cut decoupage, we do our printing, we manufacture card blanks and peel-off stickers as well. We love coming on Hochanda to bring you all of our products to show you just how to make some really beautiful cards. One of the things that we are really famous for is our peel-off stickers. We have the gold label peel-off sticker range. We have lots of different colours, plain colours, glitter colours, literally every single colour under the sun. So make sure you don't miss the Craft Creations shows here on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Fiona Clayton from Crafter's Companion. I've been crafting for about 7 years now, having rediscovered my love of a childhood hobby. I'm delighted that I can share with you all my hints, tips and ideas, and here at Hochanda we're going to make sure that you really enjoy your crafting as well. So join me, Fiona Clayton, here on Hochanda.
Hello, I'm Phil Martin. I'm a member of the Creative Expressions team. Sentimentally Yours is my brand of photopolymer and rubber stamps, and I also have my paper pads and Cosmic Shimmer products that coordinate perfectly. I'm really looking forward to seeing you all on Hochanda, so please join me for my shows where I can share some of my hints and tips with you.
Well, it's 5 o'clock and the clock is ticking. You have 1 hour remaining to get your one day special. Last hour, Nikki.
I know, how quick
quickly has this today gone?
It just flies, doesn't it?
We've done, this will be the 5th amazing show.
Yes. We're going to see loads more demonstrations, of course, using this wonderful one-day special.
It is Singing in the Rain.
It's a really pretty one-day special, this one. If you've got other heartfelt collections, these will all work beautifully, but it really puts a smile on your face. It's quite whimsical.
It's very whimsical. I would say it's for any age group, for any gender, and I have to say, I can't think of an occasion where you couldn't use these images.
Indeed. Now check out these lovely designs. So this is a combination using the paper pad, which you'll be getting, and also the stamps and the dies to match.
Yeah, because the system that Heartfelt Creations use is we have a paper pad, then we have stamps that coordinate with dies, and it all works together really, really well.
Beautiful. I mean, just look at this. So if you need to make a really quick card, then this is great because you can use one of the toppers.
Yeah, so you've got toppers in the paper pad, and then obviously a lot that was made by one of the design teams. So she's used one of our decorative borders that we have, and the one that you're going to show now is
this one. It's beautiful.
You know, so I haven't used any, and it's really difficult for me not to use pattern paper.
Oh, I see.
Okay, it's like, oh, I'm itching to use that paper. But it really does work beautifully, doesn't it?
It's stunning. This is so classy and elegant. So this is now using, instead of the paper pad, you're using the die and the stamp.
And the stamp, and just added a little bit of, I think it's tea dye.
Oh,
ink.
yes, yeah.
Just a little bit of stress ink to give it that kind of sepia look.
It's beautiful. And then check out this booklet. I wonder how long it took, but it was worth it because it's a whole story.
Well, the actual booklet, it's a template by Heartfelt Creations.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so then you just add your paper. So the designer it's Sandra. And thank you, Sandra, for messaging me, because the boot it was Sandra's. I kind of guessed because I thought it matched the flowers.
Yes.
But beautifully put together. As I say, you know, you can use other collections, but the papers tell a story.
Indeed.
And it is, you know, she's put so much effort and work into this. I just like the way on this one you've got the rainbow behind that page there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You're just looking into that 3D scene. Now, we have got, as part of your one-day special, first off, we've got the paper pad, so we'll flick through. This is 24 sheets, and it is double-sided.
It's double-sided, acid and lignin-free, so it's great for scrapbooking, and it's going to last for many, many years. I'd say it's more like a paper kit because you can use these as toppers. So that card that we looked at earlier was one of these toppers. You've got matte and layering done for you. You've got ribbon strips in here as well, all coordinating beautifully together. And like you said, it is a very whimsical collection, isn't it? You know, we've got the fairies, we've got the birds, but then we've got the wellies and the florals and the... Oh, it's just so pretty.
It is, and remember the dies will match some of these images, so if you want to cut them out so you're not colouring them in.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many images in here that actually fit those dies. And, you know, you've got different size toppers as well. There's so much potential in this paper collection.
I think you were saying you could make about 90 cards.
Yeah, I mean, if you just used all those toppers, you can make that amount of cards. I've added it up.
That's really good.
I was going to attempt to make them to see how many, and I kind of thought, no, Nikki, that's just going to take weeks.
You're going to run out of time.
I'm going to run out of time. But I really like the fact that we've got the toppers, we've got all the images from the stamps and dies, but then we've also got toppers that are just floral, so for any occasion.
Beautiful.
And sentiments down the bottom is what you like.
I know, it's one of my favourites. I want this in fabric. That would make a lovely skirt.
Maybe in a few years' time, maybe Heartfelt may go into fabric designing.
Beautiful. We're carrying on. Look again, you've got wonderful elements for matting and layering, stamping your sentiments in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, you can use it to add your journaling on your scrapbooking. You know, I just love the fact that we've got 3 different designs of wellies.
Indeed, and the stamps look exactly the same as well.
They do, and as I say, the dies fit those as well.
Perfect. We're still going. Look at all these elements. We've got tags also. We've got these toppers that you could cut out.
Yeah, you can use this to, you know, just as a focal point on a card. You can use them as, I mean, I would be inclined to maybe cut some of them out and make little tags out of them, you know. I mean, what a great, you know, you could decorate a birthday table, you know, make little napkin rings with them.
Oh, that's nice. Little cake toppers.
Cake toppers. You know, I think with Heartfelt, it's more than just papercraft.
It definitely is.
Isn't it?
Look at this. And we've got scenes even.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can start adding your stamped images to these, but they do, as we've been saying, tell a beautiful story. I love the rich blue. That's gorgeous. Now, if you'd like the paper pad on its own, it is available. It's $17.99 because obviously they're the consumables that you're going to run out of first.
They are.
$17.99. Your item number is 423105, but it's also in the one-day special, and then, as well as the paper pad, you're getting all of these stamps and dies. In fact, there are 14 dies and 18 stamps in total. Here, we shall start off with the Songs of Spring. Look at the size of these stamps.
They are a really nice size stamp. They're red rubber. You have also got the U-mount on the back of them already cut out, so this is exactly how you are going to get them when you receive your order.
So they're much, much bigger than the pictures that are on the front. So you
Yeah.
can see the good quality rubber. Now, these do have the dies to match perfectly. So you've got the umbrella, you've got the little fairy, you've got the foliage.
Yeah, you've got everything in there. What I really like about it is it's taken the hard work out of our crafting.
Yes.
It hasn't taken away our crafting ability. You know, we're creating something from just a piece of white paper, basically.
Indeed.
And using the dies alongside it, it makes it easy and quick.
Beautiful. Still going. We've got the rain boots and blossoms.
I love this one because we've got the welly in there, and we've also got all those little blossoms and foliage in there as well.
And again, dies to match perfectly.
Of course.
Yeah. And then there's even more wellies that will go with the dies, and they're different designs.
They are. So we've got the florals and we've got the stripes in there. And the thing, we've got the papers, and yes, we can use the dies and cut them out of the papers, but you're kind of stuck to that colour theme.
Yeah.
But when you're stamping and colouring them, you can colour them any colour you like.
That's right. Love it. And then this is exclusive to you for 30 days here from Hochanda.
It is. Isn't this beautiful? And again, a really, really nice size stamp. You've got 2 dies in there. So you've got one die that's going to cut the fairy out.
Yep.
And then you've got the other die that cuts out the umbrella, and you can use it on some of the other umbrellas in the collection as well.
Wonderful. So all of this is your one-day special. Let's do a few more samples. I love this sample. It's just a bit different having this pop through the middle. I like that. So again, using a lot of the printed elements.
We've got to
we've got to show
Sandra's
this
boot, look.
Isn't that nice?
Isn't it gorgeous?
It's clever
so
as well.
Yeah, home decor. I mean, you could make a mini album with that. It really is pretty.
Oh,
this is another one of my favourites.
Has it been hiding?
It's been hiding. This was made by Anita from the design team. I love the fact that she's cut the papers, added layers. She's added some decorative dies in there, and I just love the fact that she's added that red glitter just to give it that bling.
It really does pop, doesn't it? And the glossy accents on everything, just so it really pops. And we've got another one. I haven't seen this one either. This is cute.
Isn't that cute? So that's the little fairy on the branch, the stamp, and just using your favourite paper.
Yeah, and in the background. Now you did a version of this earlier on.
I did. I'm not
it was
sure where
such a
it's
lovely
gone.
full set of wellies with flowers.
I think that might. It was maybe not the one, but it's the one that I designed the demo on.
Beautiful.
So yeah, so I've just added some of the carnations from last month's collection, and I think it just works so well. I mean, like you said, I want to know now. Go home because I've got some floral wellies, and like you said, put a vase in there and just fill it with flowers.
Have it, you know, when it's not winter time, have it as a fun decoration.
Yeah, I think I've only worn mine twice. They sit in the conservatory, so
there you go. So that's a little idea for you. Now, again, have a look at the clock. It's ticking down at the end of this hour. This one-day special will be going up by a whopping £49. That's a huge saving, but you need to take up that offer right now by either giving us a call 01733602000 or checking out on the website. You can spread the cost so affordably, not twice but 3 times, taking it to an even lower amount that you're paying this month, £33.30. Now it's being dispatched from the 4th of January because it's coming from the States, so it will take a little bit longer to get here, but worth the wait. Now your item number is 605993. Now, we do have a smaller bundle if you do want to go for it, and it's got some stamps and some dies, plus the paper pad. It's £46.97. You can also spread the cost on FlexiBuy. 2 payments of £23.49. 347084 is your item number. Now, I'm going to nick your storage again, if that's all right, Nikki.
That's absolutely fine.
This has already been busy for the fabulous storage. Details have just come onto the screen, and it's got that lovely magnetic clasp.
It has. It's one of those boxes that you'd expect a really, really, really expensive present in there.
Indeed.
Do you not think?
I do.
But it holds my dies. I've got about 12 of them at home that are housing all my stamp collections. You can get a full collection in here. I think it holds up to about 7 sets of stamps.
Really
and then
good.
you can pop... I mean, I've got these dies separately, but if you've got your coordinating dies, you can pop them in with your stamps as well.
Yeah.
I think a lot of crafters now are kind of thinking every time they're buying a collection now...
Get one of these boxes.
They pop one of these in there.
Yeah, because then you can keep your collection all together. I do like a good filing system. And look at the sturdiness of this box. Now, it's $12.99, but if you're a Freedom member, it's $11.69, so you got a bit of a discount. 374418 is your item number. And if you want the stamp storage infills, they're at the bottom of the screen, $9.99, and you get 15 of those.
Yeah. So you could use, maybe you've got other stamp sets from other companies, put them on there.
And because I like to store by theme. I was saying this earlier. Christmas stamps, birthday, etc., etc. So I like to do that.
I do mine by month because obviously Heartfelt bring a collection out every single month. Yeah. So I've got it kind of month. However, I think that you've got probably a good point there.
I do like to do it. Go to the theme that you want.
Because this goes so well with a few of the other themes. So yeah,
like a bit of organisation.
Maybe some more organisation is needed.
All right then. So let's have a look at this
well, I'm really sorry because I was trying to undo this while she was showing the folder. But
that's all right.
There we go. Okay, so as we said, you have got images in the paper pad that work beautifully on their own.
Yep.
Or you can use stamps, and this is a really, really nice card. So that's the card we're going to create.
Oh, this is adorable. Here we go. Oh, I love this. There she is, sat in the centre. I love that you've glittered her wings up. And she's just dangling her feet. She's just sitting on that little swing.
So, what I'm going to do is kind of going off the cuff here a little. Right. So, there we have one of our fairies.
Yep.
Now, she is from one of the panels, one of the 6x6 panels, and I've just cut that square out because you could either use it on its own on a different card, and I've used the outer edge on another card. I don't waste anything, but she, if I just sit her down there, can be cut out. It just takes a little bit, see? So you can cut her out, so I'm just going to show you how easy that is. So like you said, if you want to make a really nice, easy, quick card, and you don't have time to stamp and colour. Sometimes as crafters, you know, we're itching to get in the craft room, but maybe we've got a doctor's appointment, or we're going out, or we just don't have time, but we want to make something.
Quite quickly, yeah.
Just go to the paper pad, just do a bit of die cutting, and make a really nice, easy, quick card.
Do you know the size of this panel and the way it is? Do you know, this would make a nice coaster. You know, you can get plastic coasters, you could put that in there. That looks like the right size.
And
anyway, it's just something that occurred to me.
Heartfelt Creations actually do a die that fit that as well. The Cut Mat Create dies fit all of the panels. So we've got ovals, we've got circles, and we've got the squares, and I think we've got rectangles. So I'm just going to pop that down there and pop that through my die cutting machine. Okay. So this is going to be an easel card.
Right.
I'm just going to hold my hand
Make
there
sure that
just so it doesn't fall out. Okay.
Shall I move this out of the way? I'll pop that there. There we go.
So I'm using some decorative dies from one of the collections from earlier this year. And
cool, that's glued down, isn't it?
Look at that, it's got that magnetic sheet on there. So just pop that down there. But look how easy that was to cut. I mean, you wouldn't want to cut it out by hand. You know, I mean, I think by the end of the show, I might just have finished cutting her out. And I would have given up, and I would have definitely would have snipped these parts.
Yeah.
You know, the little leaves, they would have come off. But just look at that. Isn't it beautiful if I just hold that up?
That's so pretty.
Okay, but what it does as well, Alex, look, it cuts out those wings.
That's good. So you've got dimension.
You've got dimension there. But you could also cut out another set of wings and then add them on there, and then you've got real dimension. But if you're going to stamp and die cut, you stamp your image first, and then you're going to use that die in exactly the same way, like that, look. And it cuts it out in exactly the same way. And then you can colour her. So maybe your granddaughter's got blonde hair.
Yeah.
And it's a birthday card for your granddaughter. How great would it be?
Should be like, that's me.
Yeah, that's me. That'd be my granddaughter. So I'm going to use the one that we've just cut out from the paper. Okay, and what I like about it is, if you're new to colouring, just use this as a guide.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it just makes it a lot easier.
We've had a nice email from Helen Marie. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Helen.
She says, hello, ladies. She couldn't resist the collection.
Oh,
it's your first order from Heartfelt. Enjoy. It's so
you will
beautiful.
love it. Absolutely love it. You will be, if you're interested, I've got a Facebook group called Nikki and Friends Crafting with Heartfelt Creations. So go on Facebook, have a look and join, because you get so much, you know, even I get inspiration from all the crafters out there. It's a really nice place, but what a great first collection.
I know, you'll end up collecting them all then. That's what will happen.
Yes, please, you know, leave me out of it when you say, Nikki, I've brought every collection for the next 12 months, because, yeah, we've all been there and done that. So this is going to be a easel card, okay? So basically, it was just a 6x5 card, or 7x5 card, I think it is. Then I've just scored it, okay? And then, as I say, this is really a nice, easy, quick card. So what I've done is, you know the ribbon strips?
Yes, in the paper pad.
I've taken about an inch strip of the orange, and then I've just added 2 of those each side to create a nice strip. And I'm looking at my card, so you'll have to excuse me.
Oh, that's all right. Use it as a...
Because I'm kind of using it as a guide. So that one's going to go up here. So I'm going to have quite a bit of the white card showing on this one. So, as I say, you can make Heartfelt Creation cards as sort of like as simple and as quick as you like, or as in depth, and create a beautiful scene. But whichever you choose to make, you are going to really, the recipient's going to be like, wow,
really chuffed with it.
Yeah.
And of course you can make to sell.
Absolutely.
I like that I would make to sell for that reason, to feed my crafty habit.
I feed my crafty habit, and we all do it. But yeah, and it's, you can sell to charity, for yourself, for whatever you like,
full angel
as long as you're making something.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is going to be my easel stopper, so I'll just pop that down and then I'll turn it around and show you what I've done. Pop that about there. There we go. So I've done 2 strips. I've added some tape there because I'm going to add some pearls in a second. And then we're just going to bring that up here. Now, you'd say to me, well, actually, Nikki, if you pop that panel on there, I've just matted that onto some white card with some foam tape. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, that's a really nice card.
Yeah, you could leave it like that.
Yeah, you could absolutely leave it like that. But when we've got all those elements, we've got to use them. Okay, so I'm going to just pop a little bit of glue onto my card. So I'm just going to lay that flat for a second and just pop that just there. And I can actually decorate it now from where we are. Now on that one, I've also put some decorative dies on there, but I'm just going to put one on here, so it's going to be slightly different. And I've used the coral paper as well to cut this die out of.
So that's one of the lovely backing sheets on the 12x12 that you'll get.
So I'm sure this is a Heartfelt decorative die, but I'm sure you've all got lots of decorative dies that you could use. And then, obviously, we've got that little angel or fairy sitting up there. But what I'm going to do is... Let me just get that glue off my hand. Right, so I've got a swing. Now, you may be thinking, well, the swing isn't in the collection, and you're correct, Alex, it isn't in this collection.
Right.
It's from the Owl collection from, I think it was about 2 years ago.
Okay.
Okay, again, that works very, very well with this collection. So that's the only, and the decorative die, that's the only part of this collection.
Right.
This card, sorry, that I've not used from this collection. But it just shows you how well you can use other collections to create. It just makes it go further as well, you know, and they do work all beautifully together. So I'm just going to pop that sticky tape there, and I'm just going to pop that about, let me have a look where I put that, about there.
Okay.
Okay, and then I've just realised I haven't got my there we go, it's just as well I come up. Right.
Which one do you want?
There we go. So this is one of the stamps. So I've coloured it all in, stamped it, die cut it, coloured it in. But of course we've got to add some dimension.
Indeed, yes.
I'm going to get my flower shaping tool. And it really, really is easy. Okay, so I've stamped, coloured it, and then I'm putting it image face down onto my craft mat. And just using the larger of my tools. So the actual deluxe flower shaping toolkit comes, I think it's got 10 different tips. And I'm just going to use this size. I think this is about 6 mil. And just on a couple of those leaves, and then on my bird's body, and you'll see how it isn't just a flower shaping tool. And then I'm going to turn it around. Okay, so can you see how already he looks...
Got a plump little tummy.
He's a chubby little bird. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with these leaves, but the other way up. So you've got some going out and some kind of curling under. Okay, so that's that part. Okay, just pop that just down there. And I'll bring that back. And then I'm going to pop that just up here, which is just above where
that's really sweet.
Swing finishes.
If you do want to go for the shaping kit, here it is. Again, very, very professional. It's got that magnetic clasp or clip. I love that. It's just nice and secure. And then inside you've got the mat. And then you've got all of the different nibs, if you will. And if I turn this around... let's pop the heartfelt back in this way, that way, that way.
I like the way you're a perfectionist.
Yeah, I've got to do it. So here you can see all 10 of these. We've got the piercer, you've got the 1 mil right the way through to the 12 mil, and you've got the curler. And you've also got the mat, as we said. There we are. So this is just $29.99. Your item number is 929385. Lovely.
It's one of those tools that until you've got one and you start using it, you realise how did I make a card without
That's right, yeah.
Definitely. Right, so there's my swing, there's my little bird on the branch, and then I put that flower shaping thing away.
Oh, well, needed.
Mat.
It's getting late in the day.
And I'm just going to pop my fairy down. And I'm just going to add dimension here as well on her little boots there. And then just turn it around again. Then I'm going to use the smaller. I'm going to poke his little tail up. So already it's becoming, rather than just something flat, it's just got dimension. I don't think I can make a card without anything dimensional. There we go. And then I want to kind of shape her wings as well. As I say, these, I love the way that Heartfelt have created that die so it actually cuts her wings like that. So you can really add dimension. So then we're going to pop her on here. So already, and it doesn't matter that you can see that foliage behind because it coordinates and it just looks like it's part of the design.
Definitely.
Let's add a foam pad.
She's so sweet, swinging on the chair.
I like this one.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. So just pop that. So she's sitting on the swing. How cute is that? Look, and her wings are coming up. We could even, I've got a glitter pen here, look. So let's add some glitter. And this is really, really fine, fine glitter.
She's got
it's more like, I think it's more like a shimmer, isn't it? And you can add a little bit to the flowers as well. Okay, just go over that again. And now we're going to add some glitter to it. We've got a shimmery bird as well.
Why not? It's allowed.
And then if you just have a look, so far, that's how far we've got.
That's looking really pretty, isn't it? Really sweet.
Okay, so if I just turn that, you can see the oops, let me just show you there. Look, you can see the dimension there. And then we need to add a sentiment,
okay,
which is going to this side. So I've used Have a Beautiful Day, which is in the paper pad, and that coordinates with my strips. And then I've just cut out an oval with the oval die, and then a white. I've matted that on a white oval as well, and that's going to sit just there. Okay, just make sure I've got that right. And then just pop that in the centre there. And then I've just got a few bits of
I wondered whether it was going to be ribbon or I saw you'd already done the tape.
I've got my pearls just there, so just add a few pearls. So these are strips of pearls, one there, and I'm not sure if that's in the centre, and one there. Okay, just pop that under there. Beautiful. And then I've got 2 more strips. Sorry, I've really got to finish this because I've already got the double-sided tape on now. So you know, I'm kind of addicted. Have you noticed everything that I make? Nearly everything I make's got pearls on.
I know, it's lovely.
And I like these because they've got kind of flowery pearls.
Yeah, they fit really well.
And I've got that strip just to go on the bottom there. So I've used the panel, I've used the little fairy out of the paper pad, I've used the stamp with the bird on the branch, I've used the decorative die that I had in my crafty stash, and my card blank. And I have created a really nice, I would say, pretty easy.
But it's really pretty to look at.
I think a beginner crafter could create that.
They could indeed.
And you could wow everyone, look.
Yeah, mantelpiece pleaser.
It is.
Gorgeous. Thank you then, Nikki.
Thank you.
I'm going to do a quick recap. We're halfway through the hour. Here's the storage. Very busy for this. It's well worth getting the storage if you're getting each collection. Really is. Just $12.99. 374 418 is your item number. There is also a freedom price. It's $11.69. Then if you'd also like the stamp storage panels, now you're getting 15 of these and they'll go inside. It's just $9.99. 021997 is your item number. And last but not least, we've got the flower shaping kits. Very busy, and you've got 10 of the nibs there, and of course the mat itself. $29.99. 939385 is your item number. Then your one-day special, you can be making some fantastic finished samples. Here we go. The one-day special has 18 stamps, 14 dies, and your 12 by 12 paper pad. Now this is $99.91. This is a whopping £49 off, but only for the next 31 minutes and 58 seconds. You can also spread the cost on FlexiBuy. 3 payments of £33.30. 605993. Look, this is adorable. You could be making something like this. I love it. Isn't it so sweet? It's a gorgeous little basket that's been surrounded by lots of the dies and the stamps from the collection and the paper pad. It's just exquisite. Again, remember, you can make to sell. How much would you charge for something like this? That is absolutely incredible. It's one of my favourite samples. Love this. Got some more samples as well. So this has got all the flowers bursting out of it, and it's really sweet, isn't it? It's just the welly. I just love the welly with the flowers in. It's really gorgeous. Then we've also got this one here. Now, Nikki did a version of this during the 8 o'clock hour last night. Look how decorative it is. It's using all the papers from the pad, the beautiful stamps, colouring it in. It's glorious. Oh, this is a really nice little box. Isn't that so gorgeous? So we've got our fairy in the tree. She's got a little wings decoupaged. See why you need the flower shaping tool as well, because look how much dimension this has. And if you look in the background, you've got a scene from the paper pad. So it all works well together and it all tells a story. Oh, I'm not sure I'd seen this one. Here's another really pretty box. Look at that, and then you've got the wellies that have been glossed up. That's so pretty. I really like this one. I like the red and the green and the blues going on in it. Very nice indeed. This one's a really full story. Oh, there's some I haven't seen. Okay, this one's a really full picture. Really, really nice indeed. Ah, this one I hadn't seen. So it's got that lovely colour to the umbrella. There's the rainbow that's been stamped, and of course it's got to have glitter on it. Here's our lovely little girl, and she's just gently looking at the flowers. She's saying, oh, they're so beautiful. And let's take a look at this. Here's another one that's really so glorious and full. I mean, this is how we want our garden to look, isn't it? Bursting with flowers. Now, a lot of these elements are actually from the paper pad, which is here. So if you'd like the paper pad on its own, you can go for it. It's £17.99. One to use, one to stroke, Meg says. 24 sheets, you've got 12 designs, 2 of each, and they're double-sided. You can see you've got lots and lots of toppers, and then behind here you've got your fabulous big sheet for your 12 by 12 scrapbooking. These are the perfect size for the dies in the one-day special. Then you've already got some matting and layering done. Even if I just love this. Even if you've got literally 5 minutes, you could make a fabulous card. And if I turn this around so you can see the other side, here's our scene with the wellies and the chair. Love that. More toppers. Got so many toppers, and you've even got strips with some sentiments on. Turn that around. One of my favourite sheets of card with the umbrellas. More cards that you can be making. I think Nikki said about 90 cards. Here's all the wellies in a row. I like that a lot. Then you've got tags. Turning this around, let's see what's on the other side of this. Beautiful. Look at those. You could take all of those, cut them out individually, and they could be, as we were saying, little party cake toppers or napkin ring holders. She's adorable. She's got raindrops in the form of hearts. They're coming down to her. That is so sweet. So if you do want the paper pad on its own, it's £17.99. Item number is 423105. But you do get this in the one-day special as well. And you've got so many lovely stamps and dies. In fact, there are 18 stamps and 14 dies in total. And shall I show you what they are? Would you like to see? Let me just get these in order. Okay, so your first one, set of stamps, and they are way bigger than the packaging, the pictures on the packaging. So don't be fooled by that, because wait till you see the reveal. So that's the picture. Look at the size of these stamps. They're really pretty. So you've got the umbrella with the birds. There's our lovely little angel or fairy sat in the foliage. And you've got that lovely little bird. And then coming to you with it is the set of dies that match. And you can see that you've got the pictures on the front. And when I lift this up, she says, you will see the size of the dies. That's one set. Next, we have got the Singing in the Rain with the lovely little angel with her wellies. She's jumping in the puddles, and another umbrella and the rainbow. Again, you've got the dies to match. There we are. Perfect. And then you have got the wellies. Here's our first set of wellies, or the one wellie with the dots. And you've also got some lovely sprigs of foliage. Again, you've got the dies to match perfectly. More wellies, so you've got different designs, which is always very useful. And you've also got some stamped sentiments, hope all is well and thinking of you. And last but not least, this is the one that is exclusive to us here at Hochanda for 30 days, so you won't get it anywhere else. Blooming in the Rain. And here you've got the stamp and the dies to go with. And that's that lovely little thoughtful girl. She's really pretty, isn't she? Now, you can spread the cost on FlexiBuy. 3 payments of £33.30. It's going to be dispatched on the 4th of January. And if you want to go for it outright, it's £99.91. But the big thing I want you to check out is the saving. £49 off, a huge saving, but only for the next 25 minutes and counting, because that's when it will be going back up to its usual price. Item number then is 605993. Here's the website. Now, if you did want to go for just 1 or 2 individually, it's totally possible to do that. So your collections there range from $13.99. That's for the exclusive one. No, sorry, $19.99 for the exclusive one. Oh, we haven't mentioned the Daubers. I love these Daubers. And in fact, I think you might be using them, possibly. Is that right, Nikki? Maybe, I don't know.
I will be now.
Okay. Just in case they're there. There we go. They're fabulous Daubers. As I've mentioned them, let's just show them. So you're getting 2 sets that stack, 2 sets of 6. So sorry, Nikki. She's dipped underneath. I'm sorry.
I've got my Daubers.
Oh, right. You don't have to use them. I just thought you might be.
I think we've got plenty of time to be honest. So I'll show you how they work.
So your Daubers, 2 sets of 6, so you've got 12 altogether. I love that they stack and you can pop them on the end of your finger. $12.59 if you're a Freedom member, or $13.99 if not. 069154.
Would you like to have a go with the Dauber?
Why not? I haven't used them.
Right, there we go. Have a go. So you've got little fairy there.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. I'll let you have a go with the pink. It only needs a little bit of pink.
Right.
But
on a dress?
Yeah, just have a go on her dress,
okay.
Just to see. And this is, you've never used the Dauber before,
I haven't.
have you? And I'll have a go. I'll do a little bit of this.
So you just need to be quite gentle, don't you?
Yeah, it's kind of, I always say to people, it's a bit like putting your foundation on. You're not going to scrub it and put a lot of pressure on. You put it on gently. Well, I do.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and it just gives it, look at that.
It blends nicely,
doesn't it? Blend nicely.
Yeah.
It really does, I think, in my opinion, look like it's been airbrushed on.
Yes. Look at that. That's... did you want this back, Nikki? I've been having a lovely time playing today, actually. There we go. I will hand back to you. But I haven't used the Daubers. They're very easy to use.
And I'm just going to have a go with the blue.
Okay.
Okay, I haven't got the right... Not sure what colour I've got on here, so it might come out a bit green. So, say if I just want to do the edge of this umbrella, because of the way it's been designed. Look at that. And it gives that... You know how as crafters, we're not artists, okay, but we like to have shading and it to look three-dimensional when we're colouring, so it doesn't look flat. You can get that kind of look using the Daubers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
nice,
you know, you
light
can...
And shade.
They're great for adding colour to your images, to your flowers, to your foliage, but it does I just think it just looks like, I mean, sorry, I can see, you get me on the Daubers.
I know.
I'm gone.
It's because you so enjoy using them.
My tip would be, though, when you get them home, just have a play, get some copy paper and just try and, because what I did when I first received them from Heartfelt, I kind of went in, and if you imagine, this is me.
You're really scrubbing.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, it kind of looks like... I wasn't happy with it because I was getting it too dark in places. But then when you just go in lightly...
So be gentle.
And then you can always add, but you can't take away.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can give flicking motions. Just have a play. And you really will be surprised on how fantastic they are.
Thank you, Nikki. Oh. I was like, yeah, okay, go for the Daubers. They're on the screen.
Let me just get that. Thank you.
Okay, we can go back to the original demo
Because the original demo, again, I wanted to show, because we've done some really in-depth cards with this collection, and I just wanted to show the crafters out there.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to spend hours on a card. You can just, let me just pop that all over there, and I'll probably
that was funny. We just came to a full stop.
So, So what I've done is I've got one of those panels, okay? Now, we've got 2 of these panels in each paper collection. So what I did was I cut the wings from another panel.
I see, yeah.
Okay. But first of all, I don't know why I just showed you that, because first of all, we need to map this onto our card. I'm getting really carried away here.
I love that colour. That's kind of corally or deep salmon.
Deep salmon. In actual fact, the ink that I've been using to colour the dresses in is actually called salmon.
Oh, right.
So, and it works really well with this. So, yeah, I think you're right. Kind of like a salmon coral colour. So I'm just matting that down. Okay, then I've put some... Oh, really should do this before we actually come to my demo.
Don't
take
worry.
them off. So
Doesn't
we just
take that
pop
long.
them off, like so.
Phil Martin normally gets me to take it off.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Well, I'd be a little bit. That would be a little bit unfair, wouldn't it?
Meg's just said, that's hilarious. Meg's just said, I hope you're talking about the backing of the foam pad. Didn't even cross my mind. That's where Meg's mind went.
Well, we were talking about Phil Martin, weren't we? It's enough to get anybody's mind going.
Love it. Oh, dear me. Anyway, it's the foam pad, the tape.
The foam pads. It's a little bit time consuming, but we'll get there. And then I'm just hopefully get this square. Okay. There we go. Just pop that on there. So, go back to my little wings.
Yes.
Okay, so I've cut the wings out. And to be honest, you could use the die and cut the whole thing out, but I've just cut out her wings. And you can see I've kept a little bit of her hair in. And then I would actually just use my PVA glue, but for quickness, I'm going to use. So I'm going to kind of match that up with her hair and the flower.
Nice.
And then just lift that wing up. In actual fact, that's got to be glued down a little bit as well. So hang on, 2 seconds. And then lift that top one up. Okay, so already my card, it's a quick card, but it's kind of coming together. Again, 2 decorative dies. We'll use this glue this time.
Sure.
1, 2. There we go. Okay, so just pop them down there. So you've got a little bit of a career change, haven't you?
Oh no, we're not. We're not telling. No, bless you, because I'll still be here some weekends.
You're still going to be here.
Yes.
Oh, that's
No,
fantastic.
yeah.
But we perhaps won't see you quite as often.
Not as often.
Okay,
no.
that's fine. Okay, and I'm just going to take these tabs off of here. But new year, new start is fantastic, isn't it? And it's cold out there. Have you got a lot far to travel?
No, not at all. No.
Oh, good. Because it is really icy out there. Really icy. And just going to now. On one of those stamp sets, you've got the little butterflies. So you've got 2 butterflies. You know the one with the umbrella with the 2 little birds sitting on the bottom? You've got 2 little butterflies. And this is where these have come from. So even the butterflies are part of this collection. They are very tiny. And I've used my watercolour pencils to colour these in. But look. And can you see where her little hand is? And you've got the little heart raindrops coming down.
They're adorable.
It also looks like she's kind of blowing kisses to the butterflies. Okay. And one more. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure I had 5.
Did one of them fly off?
Just one of them flew off somewhere, and I can't put 4 on because I'm really superstitious like that. Do
you want to cut another one?
So no, that's fine.
3 you'll do.
I'm going to stick with that.
Are you more odd numbers?
Yeah, I'm really funny like that. I think it's because when I trained as a florist, we was always told, if you got your main flowers, so say if my main flowers were roses, you'd use 3, 5, and like that. So you always have kind of odd numbers. So I'm going to add some glitter.
So that can't leave you once you've done it.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
No. I'm a bit like that, you know, if you've got a row of vases or something, or little candles in the windowsill, they have to be 3 or 5.
Like that.
3 or 5. And then just add a little bit of glitter. And this is really cute,
isn't it?
And that will dry clear.
Yeah.
Okay. And then a little shimmer on my butterflies. There we go.
She's got to have the wellies.
Oh, we're going to have some glimmer wellies. You could add some glossy accents if you wanted. But that just shows you how easy and quick you can make a card. But it looks like you've spent a little bit longer. There you go.
There we go. Isn't that pretty? That is glorious. How nice is this?
So can you see how wings look?
Yeah.
So cute. There.
Beautiful.
Have a wonderful day.
Now, we've got this lovely little video that has been made, actually, finished sample VT, so let's take a look. These days I'm going to get myself into a lot of trouble. We'll see what's doing me for unicorning. Come on, Oh, no! Oh, dear me. I wasn't going to say anything. No. Don't worry. Do you want me to do the crab? Do you really want me to? How long have we got left? People are in trouble. How many seconds? Okay, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the happy hour deals. No! No! Oh, this is Spidergate. Sorry. You just want a close-up of it. That's why I ran on set. And Christmas bloopers. So we will just move on really quickly. Let me just give you the item details. 18 packs. We did that this weekend. This range you've got. No. Oh, I'm going to go emotional. That's one for the Christmas bloopers. Big boxes. Yeah! Big fish, little fish, plastic box. Big fish, little fish, plastic box. Woo! We're going to have a box rave. Hello, yo, yo, yo. Alex T is in the house. Yeah! Oh, you've got a man laugh when you're doing storage boxes, haven't you? They're all in trouble. Now? Oh, no. Oh, we weren't going to say anything. Oh, no. Oh, I've got to get through the next show now. You're all in trouble. Okay, so what I'm doing, but hopefully I'll be able to come back on the occasional weekend. Woo! Somebody else can speak for me.
What's this meant?
Okay,
I'm already set up.
Oh, you're set down!
We planned this.
Oh, I wasn't going to say anything.
Look, on behalf of all of us here at Hochanda, we're going to miss you.
Thank you.
I'd like to give you this as a little parting gift from all of us.
Bubbly!
But yes, as you were just explaining, we're actually not losing Alex for good.
Hopefully not, anyway.
She'll be coming back and joining us every now and then,
yes.
so we look forward to those moments. It's not going to be the same around here without you.
Oh, bless you.
Your wit, your humour.
Your dance moves.
I didn't realise how much dancing I've been doing, actually.
Someone did have some special notes for you as well. Yellow, you used them a lot.
I use them a lot.
It's going to save the company a lot of money.
I know, thank you so much. So I'm going to be doing a bit of studying, doing a bit of journalism to see what happens. But as I said, hopefully I can still, I can still do the odd shift here because I'm really going to miss it. How am I supposed to do the next show now? Thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you, Nikki.
Thank you.
I didn't know this was going to happen, so I was like, no, it's fine. But and thank you everybody at home for all your lovely. Yeah.
You have to finish the show first, you know.
I know, I do. No, I've got to do the next one as well. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh dear me, have I run?
Just a little.
Have I run?
There you go. You're loud. There we go.
Right, so let's just finish off with a one-day special. Thank you very much, everybody, for doing that. Can I please get a copy of that? Because I know that those bloopers are absolutely going to do my career the world of good there. So just to finish off there, this is the one-day special. It is £99.91. And you have got a £49 saving. Now there's 3 instalments of £33.30 as well. 605993. Bless you, Nikki. Bless you. Thank you.
Oh, right. You said not to say anything, and I'm thinking I've got to say something because that's how it was going.
Like I said, they're on trouble backstage. Shall we do some samples?
Yeah,
yes,
let's show some singing in the rain.
All right, that's a good one to go out on, isn't it?
Yeah,
okay.
Why not?
Beautiful samples. So who did you say this one was by?
This was made by Sandra Carey from the design team. Absolutely amazing designer. She's got a unique style, and as I said, I know there wasn't a name on this one, so if you have a look, that's how I kind of impacted that it was one of hers.
Because it's quite similar, isn't it?
And but it's she's used the welly, she's used the the fairy at the top. I think she's used most of the elements for the stamps and dies, hasn't she?
It's beautiful. It's
with
like
the rainbow there.
Because we've been saying about this whole collection, it tells a story.
It does tell a story, and I think we've all got stories to tell of our grandchildren, our children, our nieces, our nephews, and yeah, you can create some gorgeous projects.
Oh, and you were saying, if I find some of the little girl, you're saying, you know, if you've got a granddaughter or a little niece that's got blonde hair, colour it the same, give it to her as a gift.
That's my granddaughter. I think she's coming up 7 now, and she's got gorgeous honey blonde hair.
Oh, that's
and
gorgeous.
I thought I've just got to colour it.
I agree with the lady that's emailed in. How can you possibly have a granddaughter of 7? You look
I've got a grandson of 9.
Oh my goodness! You look very young.
It's the crafting, it keeps me young.
That's it. I like this. Quick, let's keep crafting.
Yeah.
So this one's a really nice, clean,
something
simple
completely
design.
different. As I say, I was itching to put some paper from the paper pad on this, and I thought, no, just keep it clean and simple.
Beautiful. Look at this one with the wellies, with the flowers. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. It's just such a full display.
It is. It really is a beautiful spring collection that you can use just all year round. I mean, you could use this as a winter birthday card. You could colour the wellies in red and you make it quite Christmassy.
Oh, that's so beautiful. And this one, look at this, with my favourite background,
with
of course.
Your favourite background paper.
Indeed. Gorgeous. How many have we got to go? Look at this. Oh, we'll have to show the lantern because I love this. That is stunning, isn't it? Look at this.
That's my gift to you for making it such an amazing time here at Hochanda. You can even have the lights inside. There you go.
Thank you, Nikki. That's just so pretty, isn't it?
It just shows you what you can do with all these elements, though.
It does. Gorgeous. Thank you, Nikki.
That's okay.
Shall we just show you then the paper pad?
The paper pad's
just down there.
There you go.
Okay, so this is 24 sheets, double-sided, and obviously acid and lignin free. You wouldn't expect anything less, really, because it's
with
wonderful
Heartfelt Creations. Yeah, I mean, and the thickness of the paper, I do believe it's about 180, 190 GSM. Because we do it in pounds, and I think it's £80.
Right.
But it's a really good weight. As you said, it's 12 by 12, 2 of each design, so you get in 24 sheets.
Beautiful. So let's have a little flick through. So you've got loads of toppers to keep you going?
Yes, you've got toppers, all different sizes, 6 by 6s, 3 by 5s. You've got ribbon strips in there as well.
Yep.
And I think when I first opened this and I looked through the paper pad, I think it was the colours that first got me. It was like, wow, corals and navies and lime greens. It's sort of the colours that I probably wouldn't necessarily go for if I was going to make a card. But they work absolutely beautifully.
And as we said, they're double-sided, so you've got that. I mean, and these elements, they'll work with the dies fantastically.
They work really well with the dies,
Beautiful. And then carrying on, we have got some more of these that are already matted and layered.
Yeah, so if you think you've got 2 of each, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toppers on there. So you've got 2 of each, that's 10.
Right.
That's just on that design, on that design. So you can work it out with all these toppers that we're looking at, how many cards you can actually make if you just use the paper pad. Right. So it really is worth, I think, if you're going to go for the full collection, go for that separate paper pad as well, pop that in your basket.
Yep.
Because you are going to use it, you know.
Beautiful. And then the seams in the background.
Yeah. I mean, I can just see myself just adding some glitter on there, adding a little bit of decoupage, and just framing it.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful, isn't
it? It's so stunning. And then even more toppers. Gosh, we're still going. I love the strips that you've got sentiments as well.
Yeah, so what I tend to do is I tend to cut these up. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 sentiments in one strip.
Beautiful. And then if you turn, my favourite.
Yeah, her favourite. She loves this one.
It's gorgeous. And oh gosh, I just can't believe how many we've got.
You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yes.
9 toppers. 2.
Yep.
18.
That will see you like.
And I haven't counted them all. This is just, you know, to give you an idea how many cards you can really make. You can make some fantastic gifts out of here as well.
And I love this one with the wellies.
We like that one. And I love the way that the colours gradient up into from the green, dark green there, up to that blue.
Beautiful. Whoa, I'm running out of breath because we have so many toppers. Because you've even got tags as well.
Yeah.
And if we turn this around, Oh, there we go. These you could cut out. I love your idea of napkin rings.
Yeah. It just, you know, I can just imagine decorating a nursery, you know, making a mobile. I think that was Meg's. Was that Meg's idea?
Yes, I think so.
Earlier. Meg doesn't have children, but she's come up with a... Yeah, it's fantastic.
Lovely idea. Still going with the seams. She's so happy in the puddle, isn't she? She's
and as
away.
I say, that die works perfectly, and that's going to cut her out without the puddle as well, so you can decoupage her up.
Beautiful. And there we go.
Yeah, some more blossoms on there that do coordinate, as I say, with those stamps and dies.
Fabulous. And we'll also show you the stamps and dies themselves. Let's bring this in. Okay, so we have got... Let me start from this way round. We've got stamps and the dies with the Songs of Spring.
Yes, so, you know, you've got 3 stamps, which are really, really huge.
Yes.
Huge stamps. They're not the size that you can see here, even though I would be really happy if they were that size. You know, they are really, really nice big stamps. So they are great for scrapbooking and great for your card making.
Yeah. So
and then you've got the coordinating die, which makes it so, so easy.
Nice. And then we have got this one, which is our Singing in the Rain. Again, stamps and dies to match, much bigger than the packaging.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've got the rainbow here, you've got the umbrella there, and then you've got little fairy with the raindrops coming down.
That's stunning, isn't it? There we go. There's another one, and still going. You've got a lot for your money here.
You do, and when you even actually break it down even further and see how many individual stamps you've got, how many individual dies, all those paper panels, it's just...
It's
fantastic,
beautiful, isn't it? Yeah.
And this is Rain Boots and Blossoms. I love the name of that one.
Cute.
And you've got all the blossoms in there. You've got one of the boot designs in there as well, and the boot die, which coordinates with the next stamp as well.
And then we've got the raindrop sentiments, and this has got more of the wellies in with different styles.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And then I love the fact you've got the raindrops up there as well. We have got a lot of cards which have used it, but to be honest, we've had so much to talk about. I
know.
I haven't said that I've used it on there.
And last but not least, you've got the one that's exclusive.
Totally exclusive.
Yes.
But also remember, this won't be launched worldwide for until the 10th of January.
Okay.
So the second Wednesday in January.
So you get it, you know,
and this
first,
is exclusive
basically.
for 30 days.
That's incredible, and it's such a lovely size die. So can you believe you are getting all of this? So that's 18 stamps, 14 dies, and the paper pad for only £33.30. If you obviously spread the cost in 3 instalments, or if you go for it outright, it's £99.91. This is a £49 saving. So if you put it in your basket now and check out, we will honour the price. Your item number then that you'll need is 605993. Do give us a call, 01733602000, or do check out on the website at hochanda.com. Thank you, Nikki. Give us a cuddle. God bless you. All right. Of course, we've got a brand new launch now for the one-day special. Don't go anywhere. We're with Sarah. And coming up next, yes, we're with Sarah for the Desire Big Save one-day special. Then we've got the Sizzix Big Save, and then you can catch Sarah after that for the one-day special once more. You've also got Crafting Market on Sky 676.
Hi, I'm Sue. And I'm Doreen. I named the company after my 2 daughters, Katie and Sue.
So we're a family business, Katie Sue Designs, based in the northeast of England, and we've been in business for almost 25 years now together. We started with miniature dolls, and we moved through to paper crafting with Flower Soft, and then into silicone molds, which we make here ourselves. And they're award-winning, and we sell them to around 40 countries in the world. We're really looking forward to coming to Hochanda and showing you all a wide range of our products, everything from paper crafting to cake decorating, mixed media. So I hope you can join us and Noreen showing you all of the different crafting techniques.
Hi there, I'm Noreen, demonstrator for Katie Sue Designs. I really can't wait to be able to show you all of the molds and all of the exciting things that I'm going to bring to you. Make sure you don't miss the Katie Sue shows on Hochanda.
Hi everyone, I'm Gordon.
I'm Justin.
And
together we are Be Creative.
Justin and I formed our company just under 1 year ago to bring you new and exciting products under the Be Creative brand.
We have a fantastic relationship with Hochanda and we love to share our ideas and creation with you, our viewers.
So why not come be creative with us
here at Hochanda?
Betwixtmas, Sarah.
In betwixtmas,
Do you like that?
In betwixtmas.
You know that week.
I'm coining that.
Yes.
This is
You can have
an
it.
awesome week, and you have picked an awesome night to tune
Indeed.
in betwixtmas.
In betwixtmas.
In betwixtmas.
Love it. Hey, everything's better than half price, Sarah.
Everything less than half price. I tell
Love
you
that.
what, if you were waiting for the January sales, it's not even January yet.
Nope.
This is where your January sales in betwixtmas start here. Yeah.
So we've got 2 one-day special options and also have a look at everything else across the board.
Yeah.
So let's start off with the first one. This is the birthday love.
It is. So here's the thing, right? I am telling you, I'm going to turn these around so you can have a good look at them. These dies. Now, 1997 is all you're paying, and 1997 is what you would be paying for one of these dies. But actually, you are getting all 3, plus you are getting the 3 centimetre die. Look at this. It should be. You've got £44 saving.
That's
Alex.
crackers.
To be honest, it's worth. I mean, if you want that happy birthday die, which I'm telling you, this is probably going to be the most popular bundle. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think this might be the most popular bundle. Alex loves the owls.
I love the
I
owls.
love the happy birthday in that one. I think it's so versatile. 3 of the large dies and also 3 of the extra sentiment dies. Now, when you get onto the samples, the demonstrations that I want to show you, and you see how these work and cut in, they really are delightful. You can see that one there. It gives you the idea, but can we just look at some samples?
Yes, please, indeedy.
Right, okay, so here's the thing. This one's Alex's favourite. I have to kind of show you this. The detail in these dies, these are the dies that are going to give you that kind of laser effect cut.
Yes.
Now, how fabulous does it look just white on white? Yeah, that is the exact same one that's used here on craft card.
Yeah.
Now, this is how you use the extra little ones, Alex. Can you see? They can cut in.
Oh, yes.
So these are designed to work on a 6x6 card, a 5x7, an A5 card. Look how different again it looks on the black.
That is beautiful. It's so striking.
And actually, the 1997 is what you would pay for the owl die. But
that,
that's all you're paying to get everything back. So that's the first one.
That's beautiful.
What we're going for next?
There's the birds, part of this.
Yes, right, okay. Look at it again, they're going to work great on all different colours. I just show you the 2 next to each other.
So different.
The white next to the black. Now, I would think this would be great for Valentine's cards, for wedding cards. We've tried to mix up the set so that it will take you all the way through the year. And then the last one, which I think is my favourite, well, it is anyway, there's no thinking about it, this happy birthday. Now, again, what I'm going to do, Alex, I'm going to open this up.
Oh, wow.
I want you to see just the level of intricacy and detail. And also, what I love about this one is, can you see the little wings lift up on the butterflies? Now, they're going to do brilliantly to cut in. Right. It's going to give you the details so you can ink through them. But it really is a fantastic die. But also, how I designed this is you can cut away the happy birthday if you just want a beautiful frame.
Fabulous. So that's your first option. So that is the Garden Love. Now, again, let me just show you. This is what you would be paying individually. Why would you do that, though? So you can see...
No, you wouldn't.
No. So the birthday garden, the lovebirds and the what a hoot, they're all £19.99 each. The happy birthday, the with love and the thank you is £7.99 each. So the whole price would be £83.94. We have lopped off a whopping £44, and you've got FlexiBuy. So actually, one FlexiBuy payment
is the same as one of the dies.
That's right.
It's less than one of the dies anyway. This is what I was saying to you. You have picked the best night to tune in. The best night.
Yes, the January sales start now.
Right.
Now, oh gosh, you know what? I think you're going for both because we're equally matched. And of course, because it's one item number, one P&P.
Nobody pays P&P, darling, because we're all freedom.
Oh, that's true anyway. Now, so this one is your garden party. This is your second option.
Right, I must just show you this one. Well, I'm going to turn them all around anyway. This one here, time for tea. Now, if you've got friends, quite often a lot of people I know like to make cards just because and want to be able to send cards. You know, to a friend, this is a brilliant card to be sending just to one of your girlfriends.
Yeah.
This here is my all-time favourite creator card die. It's my first demonstration. I can't wait to show you the detail on that. It's actually more detailed than a lot of those dies that you get, Alex. And then this one here is that beautiful garden party. Same idea again as the one in the first set where you get the wings of the butterfly that are going to lift up. Now again, buy one of them today, buy one of them in a month, never buy the other one and never have to pay for any of the sentiments, which are all the same sort of idea.
Yeah.
They're all going to cut in and they mix and match. So if you are going for both sets, you know that every card that I'm going to show you, everything is going to work perfectly.
I love it. Now, like you're saying, look how detailed this heart die is.
It's absolutely... Now, that is just the most simple card, black card onto just a nice bright coloured background, really shows it off phenomenally well.
And then, well, teacups.
That's the teacups that I was telling you.
Beautiful.
The thing is, Alex, whether you use them onto, onto a folded card like that, whether you use them onto a bit of craft card and cut out the teacups in the colour, I just think so many times you need a card just to say, this is the one that's totally going to cut it. And do you know what I've seen that people do? Do this and then put little tea bags inside the card. I think that's the cutest little thing.
That's such a nice gift.
Go on, and then what's the third one that you've got? I could totally get carried away showing samples.
Here are the butterflies. Absolutely stunning.
This is what I was saying about these little wings just lifting up. They are so incredibly detailed. But again, we've specifically left the sentiment off the design this time.
Okay.
So that you could be using this as a wedding card.
Oh, lovely.
You could be using this for birthday. All you need to do is add your own sentiment, like we've done on that one there, to make it into a birthday card. Beautifully detailed. I'm going to show you loads of demonstrations with these throughout the course of the whole day.
Fabulous. So this is just $39.94. So again, let's break this down. If you wanted to go for them individually, but why would you? Each of these top three are $19.99. Or, of course, the other ones, the congratulations, the Get Well and the Thinking of You are $7.99. The combined price is $83.94. You are paying nowhere near that. They are better than half price. So you can either spread the cost on FlexiBuy for just $19.97 today. You get all of those fantastic dies. Wow, 590, 581, and it seems to be neck and neck. You're going for both. I mean, what a good deal.
You've got to. The thing is, I love the January sales. Unfortunately, what this means is this is the last opportunity you'll get to get these dies.
Right.
So if you do want to get those, you have to get that. This is another one. This
Better
one
than
here
half
and the
price.
next one. Honestly, the next two I'm going to show you, I think we're in danger of losing these before we even get into tomorrow morning.
Wow. So how much are you saving here? We're saving £28.
Look at that. It's under 22 and you're saving 28. It's like you're kind of buying two of them and the other three are coming as a bonus.
Yes.
Here's the thing. These are our incredibly detailed edgeable dies. Now, these are the 6-inch ones, which I know are the most popular.
Yep.
So these are the ones that are going to cut along the top, but they won't cut over the base. So it means that if you want to do them, for example, that exact one there is done into this card here, where you would cut on the diagonal, and then as you lift it up, the design actually protrudes from the top of the card. Right. I just think if you're looking for something different, edgeables are totally the way to do it. Edgeables and creator cards, those are the ones I've picked for this show, and you know, I'm really lucky, Alex. I kind of handpicked the things I wanted to show on this show.
Yeah.
Because I chose my favourite. These are the sort of dies that we're best known for.
Yes.
I mean, look at this. To be able to take an unusual shaped card, but instead of just cutting out, you cut your die into the card like this to give it a different shape and a different feel. Or perhaps you're into your easel cards and you want to cut it on the top of the easel. easel. I'll tell you now, our edgeable dies are the ones that people go to time and time again because they are the most versatile, because they're totally different and unique in the way that they cut.
Beautiful. I mean, look at that one at the side. Isn't that fabulous?
Well, actually, if you've got a Gemini, here's a bit of a tip, right?
Okay.
What you can do is you can take it and you can cut through 2 layers of card at once.
That's very handy.
So what about doing it on the edge of your card like this and on the inside? I just think something like that is really, really spectacular, Alex, and you can cut through 2 layers at once if you're doing it with your Gemini.
Indeed. So this £28 off here, just £21.95. Your item number then is 720500. It is better than half price. Now we've also got the edgeable only words.
This is the one, 100%. Then I'm going to tell you it's going to go.
That's your prediction.
You know, on the rest of them, I'm saying this is the last time you'll see them. These aren't. These are stock items that you need to have. That we will have in our collection day in, day out for years and years to come. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Congratulations. These are the designs that everybody needs all the time.
We're already 10% gone, Sarah.
This is the one that's not, if you want to get one, this is the one that you're going to have to get, because
look
it
at
might
this.
not be here tomorrow morning. Now, it's all about incorporating your words, but in an unusual way into your card. So, for example, even if we're just looking at the wedding day, can you see, just using it along the top fold of the card puts it in a completely different place. Now, you've got on your wedding day.
Yeah.
You also have... Thank you so much.
Okay.
Isn't that beautiful? And actually, this is a completely different shaped card cut into the front of the card.
Oh,
you've also got
right
special friend. Isn't that lovely? So you've got special friend there. Then, I mean, look at these.
Oh, wow.
There's your happy birthday and your celebrating style. Can you see that card? It's like wrapped around the front, but these are protruding over the front of the card. I promise I'll get to show you loads and loads of samples and demonstrate these. Even if we sell out of these, I promise I'll still show you the concepts.
Oh, that would be good.
Look how clever this is. Isn't that
lovely?
I
love
over the
that.
top fold of the card. So that's the congratulations. Do you want me to just quickly run you through the 5 sentiments again? Have a look at them on the front.
Yes, please.
So you've got, here we go. Thank you so much. Wishing you a happy birthday. So those are you kind of you go to.
Staples.
Then we've got congratulations to you. For my special friend, and we put that in so that you could cover every occasion with your special friend, and then on your wedding day. Okay, so these are just over 4.3 inches. So the ones that are going to 6.7 widthways and 4.3 going upwards. So these are going to go on your 6x6 cards. They're going to go on your 5x7. They're going to go up the side of your A6 cards. These really are the ones that everybody should have in their collection.
Indeed. So again, you've got a fabulous saving of £21. We've taken it to £18.95. That's all you're paying for these big dies.
That is unreal. You wouldn't get 2 of them for that in the shops.
427787 is your item number. Now, we have also got some mixed media dies, so they're thicker than the average die.
They are, and we'll just get a little quick look at these now. I'm going to focus on these a little bit more tomorrow because we're envisaging that these couple might sell out kind of by then. So, you're saving £32 on this. Look at this, you're only paying 23, but you're saving 32.
Right.
Now, this is the one, you've got your super thick buckles. You've also got your bunting. Now, this is if you want to be doing into multiple layers of fabric, if you're wanting to be able to go into like your denim. I've got demonstrations planned for tomorrow when I'm going to be cutting into cork and I'm going to be going into mount board, and you need them thicker dies. So you get the leaves, you get the rosette one, and then the 2 that I've just shown you is the bunting and the sets of buckles. So this is probably the most versatile. Well,
so many occasions.
Wait till you see the next set.
Oh, all right.
I will tell you. You kind of do want them. The thing is, the way I would say this, instead of that you're paying them for half price, you can get twice as many as what you were going to get.
I prefer that. So this is a whopping £32 saving, way better than half price. £23.96 is all you're paying today. 222-570. And then last but not least, we've got one more bundle, and I would go for this because I like my cogs and steampunk.
Now, and I've just heard they're already getting this one. Now, this is worth it if you look at this just for the set of cogs. Brilliant for your blokes card. Just like you say, people who are into the steampunk in there as well. But if you look at the tree on this one, I've done some fabulous cards with this one because you get your little leaves and your flowers in there as well as the tree. And then this you could actually be using as bunting. Now, if you see on the front, it's been used to do a rosette, but it does make great bunting. It's great for doing little signs on things. Really, really versatile versatile set of dies, that one. And again, this is the last chance you'll get to see these.
Oh, please go for them. Again, this is a great saving. We've taken it to £18.97. 161,433, saving £25. If that wasn't good enough, we've got a happy hour deal for you.
Oh, I tell you what, we're spoiling you tonight.
I know, really are. This is great. It's good because it's in betwixtmas. Here we go. This is the set of red liner tapes. You've got 7 rolls. 7. I frequently stock up on this, Sarah, because I've been making loads of gift boxes.
Yep.
Now, for this hour only, you've got a nice saving, £3 off. It's £11.99, but at the end of the hour, it will be going back up. 996097 is your item number. Do give us a call, 01733 60 2000, or check out on the website at hochanda.com.
Right, come on, we need to know, of the one-day special, which is the most popular, the first option or the second option?
Birthday love.
Oh, Alex called it. I said, the thing is, I've been a bit naughty. This is from the other. This is from
okay,
the
that's
second
all right.
set.
That's all right.
So I can tell you now, after this demonstration, this one's going to go bananas because look at how detailed the beautiful die is. Now, this. Bear in mind the card that I'm going to do, Alex. You could do this with any one of the dies in both of the one-day specials. You only need to pay for one of them.
Oh, no, like it.
And do you know the way I see it? Because it's better than half price, it's like you can have everything in the one-day special and only pay for half of it. Instead of thinking I have to just choose one of the two.
I like that thinking. Yeah,
right,
I like it.
so to do this sort of card here, what you're going to do is you're going to get yourself some A3 cardstock. You can actually do it and stick 2 together, but here's what I did. I've got A3 and I've scored it 6 inches, 6 inches, 6 inches. Okay, so it's like 18 inches, 6, 12, 18, yeah. And then I've done halfway at these points. So can you see that? So it's like 3-fold, but then you've got the halfway point. Now, before I fold them back, I'm going to do my die cutting on here first. These are the Creator Card style dies. Now, for anyone who hasn't seen them before, the whole idea, Alex, is that it doesn't have an outside cutting edge. So if I just turn this over so that you can see on the overhead camera, you can see that it's got little bits of cut around here, but then there's no cutting edge along here. It's going to stay joined to your card, which means you can use them in your boxes as well as your cards, and it's going to cut into the front of the card. Now, actually, as it is, this is the inside of my card. Bear in mind, when I fold this back, this is what we want to be looking at. So I'm going to attach this over the centre. So all I'm doing is I'm looking to line up that die in the centre of this part here, and I'm going to hold it in place with a little bit of low-tack tape. Now, it's super easy to do, and this is going to cut in a little bit like a cookie cutter. So cut it in and leave the little bit out.
Yeah.
Now, I'm using the Gemini. Anybody who doesn't have a Gemini machine, don't worry. You don't need to have a Gemini. These will cut on other brands of machines. However, because it's a really intricate die, what you'll find is it does take a little bit of cutting through.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So, I'm going to pop that through, and this will fit, all of these dies will fit through either your regular Gemini, they'll go through your Gemini Junior.
Oh, good, okay.
They're only 5 inches wide.
Right.
So, I'm going to pop that through. I'm going to pause and I'm going to reverse it out.
Okay.
Just because I can.
Yeah, I know, I like that.
And every one of the dies are cut, emboss and stencil. Now, because I'm working on black card, I've sent it once through to cut, and if I flip this over, you will see now, can you see? Look how detailed that is, right? But actually, before, I'm leaving a mess, I'm going to be in trouble.
Oh, don't worry.
This, you can see, it's cut all of that detail in there, but I'm going to emboss it. So I'm going to leave the tape on, I'm going to take out the black cutting mat, and then I'm going to add on my embossing mat. So the whole trick with the Gemini is you don't want your 2 black mats in at the same time.
That's how I always remember.
So I'm going to add in the embossing mat, and then I'm going to pop the other one on, and let's send it back through and emboss it.
What we will say, I would say, and Leanne always said she likes when I said it's triple threat, that you're saying you can cut, you can emboss, and you can stencil through them. They all look really good stenciled through as well.
And do you know, and people forget about the stenciling, and I think it really does. It's not on black card, but if you're working on white card, it really adds a bit of a point of difference.
Very nice.
And I do always take the extra 18 seconds to send it through and emboss it. Right?
Now, we do have queues on the phone lines. If you can go to the website, that's your fastest way to order.
Oh, look at this. You just be a little bit more careful, but I will tell you, it is worth taking your time.
No worries.
Right, so if I pop this out now, I'm just going to pop these over here. Sorry, I'm really sorry. No, our little director was there. Our director was just going for the little shot on the overhead. Right, can you see there? If I fold this in now and we fold that back, you can see the detail that we've got in here. And what I'm going to do, just to really show that up, is I'm going to take a little bit of the gilding wax and I'm going to add tiny little bit here, right? And just rub this over the top just to make this stand out. Now, obviously, I'm working back to front, upside down here. You wouldn't need to be doing that.
Okay.
But all it does is it's going to really show up that design and make it pop. So...
Our producer just said it matches your nails.
Oh, you'd think I planned it like this, wouldn't
Indeed.
you? So you can see that's just really made it. Just bounces off the light.
I love that.
Obviously, you're going to take your time and you're not going to get this. But watch what... Oh, look at this. As if by magic, Alex. So if you did the same again on this side here, instead of you watching me do that again, watch here. Here's the one that I've done.
Done it for us, yeah.
Where I've done one cut through this side and the other cut through this side here.
Very effective.
So, and you can see, so when you fold them back on each other, you can see you get that lovely shape.
Stunning.
Now, here's what you're going to do for the inside to decorate it a little bit, right?
Okay.
I've got a little piece of gold mirror card, and these are the other dies that come in with it. So again, they're the same sort of style in that they're cookie cutter style, so you cut into this like this, cut into there. When you lift it out, it's going to leave you congratulations. Instead of you watching me do that and do a little bit more die cutting, here's the one I've already done. So as it cuts in, now you could cut that out if you wanted to pan out, but I think it looks really nice and
It's very effective, yeah.
And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that inside. Let's use the tape pen. And so I'm just going to stick that flat down into here.
It's really nice because you'll get a surprise when you open it with that congratulations inside.
And you know, the gold in the background just looks really effective and just makes that design pop that little bit more.
Yep.
And then all I've done is, see, this is from our luxury card pack where you get
Love
the
that
matte
cardstock.
finish as well as
I
the,
have treated myself to that. I've been making the Christmas cards out of that one.
The thing is, I do think it looks really professional, and I think it's really nice to have, you know, to have a little bit of the matte mirror alongside the mirror card. There we go. So there's one side on there. And look, and I know I'd already done a little bit of die cutting, but what I love about the creator cards is how quickly the designs come together.
Very much so.
I mean, I remember, especially at Christmas, I nearly do all my Christmas cards with creator card dies, and I have done for the last 3 or 4 years, just because it's so quick and easy to do. Now look at that. There's the design.
Stunning.
And then all I'm going to do is tiny little bit of tape on there, on the bottom corner.
Et voila!
Look how fantastic that looks.
Oh, it looks so expensive because we're all right to make to sell, aren't we?
Make and sell as many as you want with this. And do you know what I would say? I would like to know. Now you've all seen that demonstration. Everyone's going to go for the love heart.
Oh, okay.
Alex thinks the first one's in the lead. I thought the second one would be in the lead.
We'll see now. We'll have a look.
I'll get ready and demonstrate with the other sets from the one day special.
Okie dokie. So here is the website. Do take a look at hochanda.com. Everything is better than half price. It's like the January sales have come early, so maybe you missed out on some of these dies previously. Maybe as well, because I certainly got a little bit of Christmas money, which is always nice. Why not put it towards these fantastic items that are on such a good deal? Also, check out the reviews. A lot of them have got 5-star reviews because everybody's been enjoying working with them. Lots of essentials on here, so if you need your foam pads, if you need your tape, don't forget the tape, your gold tape is not gold tape, sorry, red liner tape. That is a happy hour deal, and here are all your essentials as well. Perfect. Oh, and tape pens if you need those. They're 5-star review too. Okay, so you've got your 2 different options of the one-day special. The first one we've got is the Birthday Love collection. You've got the Birthday Garden, the Lovebirds, and the Water Hoot. They are your bigger dies down there, and look how intricate they are. They're fantastic. They're 5x5. There's so much detail into them, and they are your creator card dies. Then you've also got the Happy Birthday, the With Love, and the Thank You, and these are 5x2 inches, and they work together fantastically. Oh, right, 20% of Birthday Love has now gone. So here's a lovely sample with our Hooty Owl, who's one of my favourites. Love this. And doesn't he look spectacular with a black card? Oh, it's like the witching hour, isn't it? Stunning. Here's another one of the birds. There we go. Look at this with the diorama card. Have a look on the website as well, as in or on Facebook with Crafters Companion. There's a gallery and you get loads and loads of inspiration. Oh, this is beautiful. This is the Happy Birthday that's been cut into. And then don't forget, you've also got the sentiments, those smaller dies. If I just grab one here, that Happy Birthday, doesn't that look fabulous? Just across the centre. Now, this is £39.94. This is this is a cracking deal. £44 off. That is your saving. Now, even better, you can spread the cost on FlexiBuy. Do you know your first FlexiBuy payment is 2p less than just one of these dies? So for £19.97 today, you get all of this sent out to you, and you just pay the next instalment next month. Now, we've got a second option under the same item number, which is the garden party. So again, you've got some fantastic designs. 10% of this one has already gone, literally in 20 minutes. You've got the country garden, the floral heart, and there's the tea party. Again, each of these are £19.99 each. You're paying nowhere near that for the whole collection. You've also got the congratulations, the get well soon, and the thinking of you of the smaller sentiments. And again, some samples. This is the tea party. Isn't this glorious? Look at this. I loved Sarah's idea of popping the little tea bags in as well and having a gift box. Oh wait, speaking of gift boxes, isn't that gorgeous? So you've got the die, the heart die, and then you have also got the thank you at the top. And then last but not least, let's show you one of these. This again shows you the die underneath the with love, and also the beautiful butterflies with the wings popping out. Beautiful. Again, £39.99 or £19.97 in 2 instalments, whopping 44. What do I talk about? £44 off. 590581 is your item number. Okay, so you've got the happy hour deal as well. That is going to be going back up at 7 o'clock this evening. So you're getting all 7 rolls for £11.99, saving £3. It'll be £14.99 at the end of the hour. Now, 20% of the stock has gone. 996097. These are things that you're going to need to stock up on because you've been using these all over Christmas for obviously your card making and your box making, gift box making as well. All you need to do then is give us a call, 0173360 2000, or check out on the website at hochanda.com. What we're doing now?
My word, I feel exhausted already just listening to you. I was like, and they just told me how busy it was. I'm like, right. Okay, here's the thing. This is a super easy card. No matter which one of the one-day specials you're going to go for, this is the card that you're going to be able to do. Now, for some of the seasoned card makers, this might be something you're doing really often, but for people who are quite new to this, these creator cards, this is why it's so quick and easy to be able to do these sort of cards. Now, this is a 6x6 card. It'll fall flat to go in your envelope, or it'll hold its shape to stand up. Now, to actually start creating it, all you're going to do is make 2 of these. So I start with a sheet of A4, cut it down to 6 inches wide, and then what you're going to do is you need to have basically a 6x6 base in the middle, and then you need to score at 1 inch and 2 inches either side. So you get kind of this sort of shape. And you're going to do 2 of these. Now remember, just like I showed you with the first one, I'm going to use that lovely happy birthday die. Because it doesn't have an outside cutting edge, you're going to be able to cut into the card, kind of cookie cutter style. So I'll just pop that in here. And can you see, I'm using my big one because it's just a little bit wider. I see. So it's good. But it would fit through your Gemini Junior in exactly the same way on this one. So it's going to cut into here, and then all I do is use my low-tack tape and just hold it down in the 2 corners. Now, the reason we made these dies 5 inches is because I wanted you to be able to use these on a 5x7 card or a 5x5 card, as well as your 6x6s. So a lot of the other times we've done the creator cards, we've made them slightly bigger. We specifically made these ones a tad smaller. Now, here's the thing. If you're using your Gemini, I like to cut face down into the base cutting plate. You're then going to use your clear cutting plate, you're going to use your magnetic, and then you're going to use your other cutting plate on the top. Right. And I'm just going to send that straight through the Gemini. Hands-free cutting, do all. I know, I love that. Have we got Geminis, or we don't have them in stock at the moment? I don't know, actually. I don't know. We can find out. Well, do you know what? I was watching myself on Christmas Day with the Gemini. Right. I was on with the Junior that day, though. Okay. I was on twice. I made all the family. We had 20 round for Christmas dinner. I made them all sit down and watch. I can't believe you had 20 round and you cooked for them. Oh, yes. Well, I cooked in the loosest sense of the word. Oh, all right. They all got fed anyway. No, it was really good. I did do okay. Right, first time through cuts, then you're going to pop your embossing mat on. You're going to take your other cutting plate out. So you're going to take the other black one out. Like Alex said before, never have the 2 black cutting plates in. And then we're going to send it through again, exactly the same. And this time it's going to emboss. Lovely. And all that happens is, although it feels weird that you're putting the cutting plate going into the embossing mat, it won't actually cut the embossing embossing mat, and it pushes the embossing into the card, and that's how you get that lovely
It took me a
effect.
while to get my head around that, actually.
It does with a lot of people. You feel like you want to do it the other way. Right, so if I lift this off, now here's the thing. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat this out like this. Yeah, it's just the easiest way to do it.
That's the Jodie Johnson method.
Now, when I say these are like laser cut, it's when you look at them like that you appreciate just how much detail that you've got in there. So again, when I lift this off here, if I just take my time on it this time, Alex, so that I don't ruin it like my last one that I did, but it gives you the idea here. And then this just, you see how easily that lifted off?
Yes.
And then the dies are really super easy release. Now, here's what you'll find with this one. Can you see it's got them lovely little flowers? If I just pop them from behind, can you see they're all attached, but they've got the, just gives you that lovely little rounded effect. I'll show you that up close from here. So each one of these, you just kind of push your little pokey tool through, and it'll give you that lovely little 3D effect on every one of the flowers.
Lovely.
So if you want to sit and do the flowers, you can do. To be honest, they look quite nice just flat. And then what I've done on the one that I've planned, if I just get some of these, can you see how easy it is? If you take your sparkle pens, just to colour in around some of this. So I'm just going to do the flower, just going to colour in around, and it just gives you that little bit of sparkle. Super easy to do, and if you lift it up, you're only actually applying ink where you've got the die cut piece, so it uses less of your sparkle pen.
Oh, I see.
So it's just a little bit of a tip to do it there, then you're not wasting any behind. You can see just how quickly it's starting to dry. Yeah. Turn that round, and as it dries, we're kind of intensifying the sparkle. You'll always find that with the sparkle pens. They look lovely, but they look even better when they're dry, right? Now, what I've done is, instead of you sitting watching me do all of this colouring, I think you'll get the idea. If I pick up the one that I prepared earlier, in true Blue Peter style, so if I just switch that one out there...
Gorgeous.
For here... oh, actually, I used the wrong colour on there, but you can see, if I've waited for this one...
Oh, that pops.
It does really make it jump out. Now, these little butterflies are actually connected. So can you see they're designed so that they'll pop up from the card, but they'll stay connected in at points. So I just think it's really lovely. And then if you want, you can always cut away that happy birthday. So if you're wanting to make like a photo frame with this, Alex, you could always do this card, pop your photograph in the background, cut away the happy birthday, and just have a lovely butterfly background.
Oh, yes,
and we do that with a lot of the cards that we do, actually. So, right, so just to get it all together, again, what I've done is exactly the same as on the last card.
Right.
I've got just some spotty paper, but then I've actually die cut with love into it.
Really nice.
So in each one of the sets, you get the three designs, and then you also get 3 sentiments to go with it.
Lovely.
So it's just, and they're all kind of interchangeable. And you don't have to use the sentiments. They look really good, you know, using just the designs on their own. But I think if you do want to kind of take it up a little notch, it's easy to do that.
This is actually a really quick card.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
This is why I always say to people, I use the creator cards all the time, especially at Christmas when you've got to do a lot of cards really effectively.
Yes.
Or if you want to do it, I quite often, if it's one, not that I do this, but you know, if you've forgotten about somebody's card and you have to do one quite quickly, the creator cards are absolutely always my go-to ones for that. So then we're going, all I'm going to do is take these again down the side.
Lovely.
And this will just give you the tape to pull everything together. Yep.
Yeah,
I've got it
perfect.
the right way up. Yes, I have got it the right way up. So if I just pop these on here, and then just to finish the whole card off, I've just got a tiny little bit of the a little bit of
lovely ribbon, lace,
lovely lace to go down the side. Yeah. So that'll just go down the side like this, and then what I will do is just cut the edges off there. But it just gives it a nice little bit. So it doesn't need much because there's so much going on in the centre of the card. And then let's have a look. If I just pull these off.
Lovely.
And I just think it gives it a nice little finishing touch.
It's got a vintage feel now.
And it is. And the thing is, every one of these cards that you'll see me make with the creator cards are really quick and super simple to do. And
they look so effective though, don't they?
You can mix and match them though.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for the whole course of the day. You'll see loads and loads of different samples that I'll make. No matter which design you go for, you're going to be able to do exactly that with them.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Sarah. All right, we're going to squish another one in, maybe
I'm
even
going to
two.
get loads of demonstrations done. Don't you worry. I'm here. Work me hard.
Okay, all right, it's because we don't get you that often. Right, so you've got two options of the one-day special. So this is the first one. This is the birthday love. You've got the birthday garden, the lovebirds, the what a hoot, and remember, all of those that I've just said are $19.99 each. You're paying nowhere near that for the full bundle. Then you've got the happy birthday and the with love and the thank you. Then you've also got the second option, which is the garden party, where you've got the country garden floral love heart or floral lace heart, tea party, congratulations, get well soon, and thinking of you. A massive £44 saving. We have taken it to $39.94. Now, if you spread the stock on FlexiBuy, the first payment is less than one of those 5x5 creator card dies. That's incredible. So 2 instalments of $19.97, $590, $581, and how much is gone? Quarter of the stock of Birthday Love has now gone. Now, coming up, we have also got some wonderful edgeables. Now, these are a really pretty set. This is the Amour, this is the Jardin, the Marseille, the Parisian, and the Rococo. These are normally 90, is that right? How much each? $9.99 each. So again, look at this. You're really only paying for two, and you've got a massive £28 saving. Look at that. It's pretty much, yeah, buy two, get three as a bonus. That's effectively what we're saying, which is ever so good. So some samples then. Oh, I love this. Isn't this glorious? Really pretty. So we've got the, well, I forget which one's which, but anyway, you're going to get this. Isn't that pretty as a sideways easel? This one is Marseille. And then we've got this beautiful one here as well. Hang on then. We've got the set of hearts. Look at that. That's beautiful on the stepper. Next up, we've got our glorious florals. Absolutely loving these. And there's another one with our fabulous heart in the centre. Beautiful. So if you would like to go for these, it's just £21.95, a massive £28 off, 720500. Then we've got the only words. Sarah's going to be using these next because the predictor right is that these ones are not going to be around by tomorrow. 20% gone in literally 30 minutes time. So you have got, these are your only words, you have got the thank you so much, there's the wonderful happy birthday, congratulations to you, you've got to a special friend, and on your wedding day I've got to show you this. Look at this gift box. It's absolutely exquisite. Imagine receiving this. Remember, you can make to sell. You could charge a fair penny for that one on your wedding day. And then we've got for my special friend. Beautiful. What else have we got? And, oh, I want to find a different one. I will find some different ones for you in a short while. Oh, there's the thank you so much. Beautiful. Okay, so this is $18.95. This is a £21 saving. Everything on the show is better than half price. $427,787. Then we have got our mixed media dies. So you have got the buckles, the bunting, the leaves and the rosette. They're mixed media dies, which means they're slightly thicker, which then means that you can cut an array of gorgeous, mediums. So it could be cork, it could be really thick cardstock, it could be, I'm just trying to think, denim. You can cut through several layers of cotton. So very, very useful. Buckles, you've got your banners, leaves and your rosettes. Now, they cut up to 1.4 millimetres. All right, so this is £23.96. Really? £32 off? No way. Well, 222,570. Then last but not least, another set of mixed media dies. My favourites because they've got the cog dies in. Again, they are slightly thicker than normal, so they're cut through all sorts of different materials. Even on the packaging, it gives you some inspiration. I so want to make that. I think that looks really great. So you've got the cogs, you've got the tree, lots of little leaf dies on here, and you've got the banners for just $18.97. A massive £25 off, 161433. Happy hour deal. You've got less than half an hour remaining to get these. In fact, I think you've got less than 25 minutes, actually. A quarter of the stock has gone. It's normally $14.99, but for this half an hour left, 25 minutes left, it's $11.99 with a £3 saving, 996097. Again, you can call us on the usual number, 01733602000, or check out on the website at hochanda.com. Love that.
Well, that's why, do you know, I've switched around and I thought I would do this one here. We're going to use the word edgeables, but also I'm going to show you those mixed media dyes, because I know they said this one's been the most popular of the two. So I'll use the two of them together, right? Now, I'm going to start off with the word edgeable. What I love about the word edgeables, Alex, is it means you can get your sentiment into the card in a subtle way.
Yeah.
So instead of, for me, the sentiment always feels like it has to be the mainstay of the card, whereas it's not. Quite often you've got a beautiful topper, or in this case, the cog dyes are fantastic. So we can get that sentiment in a subtle way. Now, here's how they work, just like the other edgeables. So whether you're going for the word ones or the other edgeables on here, if you look from here, everything above the line is going to cut. Everything below the line cuts in and only embosses. So can you see there's kind of like a little point at either side? If you were cutting over a fold, that's where you'd line up the fold line, and tune in tomorrow when I'll show you that in some of my demonstrations. But everything over the top is going to cut. So what I'm going to do is take my cardstock and I'm just going to line this up over the top here. So it's just lined up over the top. And then again, if I just take a little bit of tape, I can hold that in place while we send that through the machine.
Love it. I love these. You're right. They're so subtle, aren't they?
They're really subtle. Yeah. If there's only one thing you can stretch for today, I would tell you this is the one that I would kind of recommend, right? So I'm just going to line that up on my board there. We're going to use cut into the base. Right. We're going to put the cutting plate on. We're then going to put the magnetic on, and we're going to put your base, your top cutting plate on, and just send it through. Now, I will tell you, these aren't that intricate, which means they will cut in all your different brands of machines.
That's good.
So if you don't have a Gemini, I know you're going to have no problem cutting through any of these at all. But if you do have a Gemini, I mean, I've put it so it's just going to cut through like
butter.
It really isn't going to have any problems with it at all. So, but do the same again. Cut it once. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add on the embossing plate, and I'm going to send it through and emboss it. Right. But what I will do is I've turned it round so that we only have to send it through briefly. Because I've got the reverse function on the Gemini, I can send it in, it'll pause. Once we've done it, then I can pause and reverse it back out.
It's really good. Oh, and we have been told that we don't have the big Gemini, but we've got a handful of the juniors on the website. And these dyes will go through the junior too.
I would say 98% of our dyes will go through the junior as well as the main Gemini machine. So, right, here's what we've done is we've got that design on there. I'm going to be ever so gentle in taking off my tape because I learnt my lesson on the last one here. Let's have a look. Do you know what? I am a bit of a bull in the china shop when it comes to my demonstrations on it. Right, don't worry. I have got one I prepared earlier in case it goes horribly wrong. But if I just release this off here, I want you to see how well these dyes release, right? Because when you take this off now, and come on, Sarah, just going to lift this off. Can you see it does your... I have ripped it, Alex. I'm terrible, aren't I?
No, don't
worry, because we're going to cover it over with our... We're going to cover it over with a little bit of tape. Yeah. But can you see, it cuts away from the top. Yeah. Then if I just bring in my scissors, and you don't have to use scissors this big, you could just use regular scissors. If I cut this away, you can see then what it does is it leaves you... So we've got the wishing you a happy birthday, and then when I pop this on over the blue, you can see, look, it gives me it in a really lovely place.
That's gorgeous.
Okay? So let's have a look. Let's get all this moved out the way.
Okay.
And let's get the card stuck together.
We're losing a lot of stock of those only words. A quarter of it has gone. A quarter of it has gone.
A quarter of the only words?
Yeah.
I did say this is the one that I didn't think would
might go overnight, actually, because you've got your show at 8 o'clock.
Show at 8 o'clock.
And then I think we have about 4 repeats during the evening as well.
It's going to be a busy night. It's going to be a busy night. Right. So I've got the wishing you a happy birthday, and just by taking it on to a base there, look how it gives me that sentiment, but the sentiment isn't overpowering my card. No. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mount that onto the front of a 10-fold card. Okay. And now whenever you're doing your matting and layering, I would say the tape pens are absolutely the best. Come on,
do it so quick, actually.
Who has gone through a million tape pens this Christmas? I use it for all my Christmas wrapping because it's so quick and easy to do.
Yeah.
So, right. Now, here's the thing what I'm going to do then.
Okay.
I'm going to use the cogs die, but I wanted to show you the difference with the mixed media.
Oh, lovely.
Right? So, these are the mixed media dies. Now, have I got a regular die? If we can get in really close with the camera, I'm going to get you to have a look at the difference between the two. So, this is a regular thin metal die, and this is your mixed media die. Can you see how much thicker it is?
Yeah.
So, it's actually, it's not just that it's a thicker metal, they're actually made in a completely different way. And you can kind of see that. Can you see the metal's a little bit different? So it's just a totally different style of die.
Okay.
Now, here's how you're going to do it a little bit differently, right? I always keep, you can tell I've been using this for the mixed media dies.
Okay, because they do
it is a lot of pressure. It's going to cut in
right.
deep, right? I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to cut through the mount board. This is I mean, look how thick this is, right?
Whoa.
So I'm going to cut through the mount board and into the cardstock. Into the base design, you don't need your magnetic plate.
Okay.
So all you're going to do is you're going to cut through. You're going to have only the clear cutting plate.
Yep.
And then your base plate's going to go on the top again.
Okay.
So you don't need the black in.
Good.
What you'll find is if you do, it's just going to be way. It's going to be way too thick for your machine.
Right.
Now again, the mixed media dies are designed to use in different brands of machines. So if you've got other machines, it's actually the die that's thicker.
Yeah.
So it's going to go through your other machines in there
Oh,
as
that's
well.
good, don't you? So you just have to work out your sandwich, that's all.
You basically need to lighten your sandwich a little bit, because if you think the extra thickness in the material. Now, even though that's gone through mount board, that will cut through there absolutely no problem whatsoever. Can you see how easy?
That's incredible.
That's just popping out of mount board.
I like the waist actually. I keep that too.
It's quite nice, isn't it? And then these go through here. Now, what I would say is these look fabulous with a little bit of gilding wax on them.
Yeah.
So I've actually got some that I've already put my copper gilding wax onto. So if I just show you the difference between the two, they do look fantastic. And I've got a whole. Here we go. I've got a whole little set of cogs
they look
here.
fab. Let's do the wiggle.
I knew you'd love them.
Yeah.
Little bits of mount board on them. And then what I thought I would do is, bear in mind, in that set there are 15 dies in total.
Are they? Wow.
15 in that whole set.
Okay.
And again, this one is another, they're all the same. There's a theme running through me show today, Alex. Better than half price.
January
You've done
sales
well.
have come early.
January sales have indeed come early. So, right, this is just one of our, this is actually one of our best-selling ever embossing folders.
It's like the metal on the...
I want to say galvanised, but I don't know if that's the word we're looking for, isn't it? Yeah, like a factory floor type metal.
Really good for your steampunk and grunge.
Yes.
Manhole cover. Yes,
manhole cover. Is that what you're after?
Yeah.
So let's have a look. I've just put a little bit of double-sided tape across there. That just gives me the nice base which works together with this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all of these here, and I'm just going to pull all this back up together. So this is from that same set here. Right? Yep. So I'm using the collal. Oh no, I'm not, because it's dried up in there. I'm going to just pop little bits of collal on here. This is going to give me kind of the 3D-ness that I think it's just yelling out for.
Yeah.
And I've done this for Dad, but if I had my set of words with me, Alex, I'd be die cutting an Alex on here.
Oh,
I'd be making
bless
this
you.
one for you, because I know you love this die.
Yes.
So that's going to go on there, and then literally they just all stick together however you want to build your card up.
Oh, this is so good. I mean, this is perfect for a gents card, obviously. It's wonderful.
But it doesn't have to be blocks.
Oh, no,
Like
because I love my steampunk.
You would love the steampunk just as much. And what I love is when we designed these, we designed them so that they literally would all fit together and work like little cogs like that.
Oh, these look just so fabulous. So if you want to get these dies, the details are on screen. You've got 15 dies in total, £18.97. A massive £25 off. And think of all the different mediums that you can be cutting, because they're either thicker than your average dies. It could be, well, we've seen mount board. It could be denim. It could be all sorts of different materials. Recycling or upcycling.
Great demos lined up tomorrow, actually, Alex.
Oh, yes.
Even more. I think it's just once you're using the mixed media dies, it opens up so many other opportunities and possibilities. And that's what a lot of people just forget about. We get so focused on just doing paper.
Yeah.
It's really nice to have something a little little bit different to do.
Beautiful.
So here we go. It just shows you how quick and easy it is to do that. But that is just mixing up using the mixed media dyes, and then the fact that we've got that happy birthday brought in there. Yeah. But in a subtle way. You know,
Very
it's not
nice.
because the mainstay of that card is totally the cogs. You don't want to overpower it by having to bring the sentiment in somewhere else.
Thank you, Sarah. I love it. Third demo. We're going to get another one
I
in.
like it. Hey, do you want me to try for another one, boss, upstairs? Oh, she's going to try for another one.
All right, okay.
Come on, do you know what? I'd like to come and show you a couple of extra samples.
Yes, please do. Let's go and do this.
And then if we can fit another one in, I'll get another one squeezed in.
Oh, so if you want this then, it's where the dyes, the cogs come from, I should say. And you've also got the rosettes, the trees, the cogs and the banners, that's the one. £18.97, £25 off, way better than half price. 161433 is your item number. Now, Sarah also used the Only Words collection, and a quarter of the stock has gone here. £18.95, wow, a massive £21 off.
That's why that one's been so
Yeah.
busy. We predicted this one. I knew this was going to be the first one to go. I will tell you, if you can only stretch to one, I mean, the value in this is absolutely outstanding.
This is the one.
However, you all totally want the one-day special.
You've got two options too.
You all totally want both. The thing is, right, Alex, even if you go for both of them, because they're less than half price,
That's right.
you're still not going to pay what one of them would have cost normally in its entirety.
Really
That's
good.
the way I'd totally be looking at it.
Yep.
Now, it's really about our creator card style dyes,
Yes.
and these are the most intricate creator card style designs that we've ever made into dyes. So when you're looking at these dyes, can you just see the level of intricacy we've achieved is really, really second to none. Now, I know you love that owl.
I do.
And then what I'll do is show them a lot of samples.
Yeah.
So then when you see them, oh, look at the designs.
It's beautiful.
Now, that's the owl, I think, on whether it's on black, whether it's on white, because it's just that little bit different. And if I just show you, so I contrast that, where's the white one that I had? Here it is. There we go.
Completely
Doesn't it
different.
look lovely. Totally different.
Very
look and
classy.
effect. And I just think the white on white is a really, really classy look. With that little bit of iridescent glitter on there, it looks really effective. And then that same design is done on the craft card there. Now, that one there, Alex, is actually a super simple card. Okay. So can you see, it's just a plain double fold card. These are actually the sentiments that are included. So you get 3 of the sentiments in the set. Yeah. Even though you're not really paying for them. It's like you're buying one of the creator cards now, one of them next month, never paying for the other one, never paying for the sentiments.
I love that.
Can't get any better than that. But it's this lovely woodland feel that I like about that. So the owl is the first one in this collection. Then you've got the lovebirds, right? Now, the lovebirds is the one that I would be thinking about using if you're doing it for like wedding cards or engagement. Look how different it looks in the white or on a really coloured background. And again, it's using those cut-in dyes that go alongside it. And I just think whether you do that, whether you want to do a little bit even onto just the plain blue there, that is, no word of a lie, that card, it's not even a finished card. That is a 30-second make. It is. That is just one piece. It's Centura Pearl, A3, 2 designs cut into it, 1 pass through, and it just looks really effective.
Easy peasy. And then, of course, we've also got the Happy Birthday.
So this is the one I did the demonstration with. Yes. But look how different it looks on the craft card to the one that I did when I did the sparkle onto it as well. And again, all you're doing is you're putting a contrasting colour behind. Now, what I would definitely be doing is doing that and doing ones where you cut out the birthday. Yeah. I think it looks really, really effective where you cut out the Happy Birthday and use that just as a frame.
Fabulous. Oh, I love all these. And don't forget, you've got your smaller dies as well, which can really pack a punch on their own. So this first collection, it's called the Birthday Love. A third of the stock has gone. It's just £39.94, a massive £44 saving. If you spread the cost on Flexi by the first instalment, it's still less than just one of these, which is incredible.
That's totally the way I would be looking at it.
Me too. And then the second option then, we've got the Garden Party. So again, those 5x5 creator card dies are normally £19.99 each, not paying anywhere near that for the collection.
Interestingly, I expected this to be the one that would go bananas because I thought you'd all be desperate to get that love heart. So that is the one that I used for the first demonstration. I love the detail that you've got in that one. But I think you were right. Everyone loves the owl in the first one, isn't it?
I think it's a very close second, though. I mean, look, it's so intricate. See, I'd be getting this as well for, I hate to say this, but February will be here before we know it, and then it's Valentine's Day.
You're right. You're right. But I would think that would be brilliant to use for Valentine's Day. You could be using that for Mother's Day. Great for your wedding cards throughout the year, anniversary cards. And the thing is, as you said before, and I'll do this while I'm showing you a few of the finished samples, if you are wanting to do, if you are doing these and selling your cards, there is no limit to how many cards you can make and sell.
Right.
Absolutely no limit whatsoever. It's not like you can do so many, you know, there's no angel policy, no limit whatsoever to how many you can make and sell. And these are the cards, if you look on the online site like Etsy and places like that, this is the look that people are really after. It's that really, really intricate laser cut style. Now, to be honest, you could be paying up to £10 per card for this sort of effect, but you're not going to be paying anywhere near that. And the thing is, by the time you've made half a dozen cards, you've totally covered the cost of the dies.
Go for it, and we still haven't finished. You're still getting all of these in the collection.
Oh yes.
I love when you do the creator cards with the butterflies.
The butterfly wings that lift. Yeah, I think they do look lovely. And again, so this one, now I'll try and demonstrate this one for you when we come back in the 8 o'clock show. I'm not going to get a chance for another demo now.
Okay.
I've just seen how much time we've got left. I'll try and do this one that's got the butterfly wings lifting up on there as well. Doesn't it look really, really effective?
Beautiful.
But again, whether you do it in white, and these really lend themselves well to Century Pearl, or look at it in the craft card.
Look at that one.
Now, just the craft card with a little bit of colour behind. Really effective, that one that Judith's done there.
Wow, you can go to town. Look at
you
this.
Can really go
We're
to
off
town.
to a disco with this one.
But then how easy is it to do? Because for all it looks really complex in effect, it's just because it's cut into some glitter cards. So that's all the difference is.
Beautiful. Should we just keep doing some samples? What do you fancy?
Yeah, right. Can I just get
this
in here?
This is
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
Here? This really takes it to the next level, because what you can be doing is, because it cuts in, it means you can be doing construction pieces. So you can be constructing the whole base of the card, cutting into the front and cutting out all the detail. Say if you're wanting to do this one here. Now this was from the first kind of set that we had, but look, it's in the front of the box. Again, I'll try and demonstrate how to do the boxes. I know I won't get it done in 8 o'clock, but even if I don't, I'll get it done. I'm here all day tomorrow with you as well.
So that one is from the birthday
That's
in Love.
From the first set,
and then of course you've got the second set. So each option is just 2 instalments of £19.97. That's it on FlexiBuy. And also, if you're new to us here and you've not done FlexiBuy before, we send it out to you once you've paid the first instalment, so you don't have to wait till February.
Oh, it's great.
I know, it's really good.
How often do you get that? It's like going into a shop and saying, do you know what, I'm going to have all of those, but I'll pay for that one today, and I'll come back in a month and I'll pay for that one. I'll never pay for all the rest of them, but can take it all away with us now.
Yes, please. I like that. So that's what you can do. So it's £39.94. Item number is 590581 for either option. Now, we have also got some more, as you've seen on the show, amazing bundles, amazing prices. So these are the Edgeables. And here you've got the Amour, Jardin, Marseille, Parisian and the Rococo, and so it's
got a lovely accent there.
Thank you.
Love it.
So they would normally be £9.99 each. Effectively, you are only really paying for 2 of them and getting the other 3 as a bonus.
I mean, it's incredible. The thing is, you've got to love the January sales.
And so it's 720500. That's your item number, just £21.95 today. Then the next option we've got for you is the Only Words, which may well sell out by tomorrow morning.
Oh, I did warn you. I know this is the one that I just showed you. This is so universal, so versatile. And what I've tried to do is I've tried to put the words that it's going to take you all the way through the year. So, for example, we couldn't cover every sentiment in just 5 sentiments. But by putting in there for my special friend, it means you could do this and mix and match it with your other sentiment dies as well if you want. So I've got loads of demonstrations planned with this again tomorrow. So I hope we have a little bit hanging on to the morning, but it just shows you just how much you can do with them. Really.
Love it. £22 off that one. And next up then, we have got the mixed media dies. A £32 saving on the mixed media dies. Remember, you can cut all sorts of different mediums, fabrics and denim and cork and everything. £23.96. You're getting 23 dies, sorry, in total. You've got the buckles, the bunting, the leaves and the rosettes. 222570. And then last but not least, we have got the cogs. And you've got 15 dies in total. You've also got trees and banners for £18.97, £25 off, 161433. But of course, we'll round it off with the one-day special.
The one-day special's totally been the star of the show. And why not? I've got loads more demonstrations. I'm back up with Matt, I believe, at 8 o'clock. Loads more demonstrations lined up, but I do think it is a gorgeous, gorgeous set.
Thank you so much. Right, are we going to out? What are we doing?
No, we're going to say bye-bye, Dad.
Oh, I wanted to go quietly.
She wanted to go off quietly. The thing is, we're not seeing the end of it. She's going to be coming. For those of you that don't know, Alex is leaving. She's going to be going and complete new adventure. She's going to be studying for journalism. But we will be seeing her. She'll be home on a weekend.
I know that, but hopefully I will see you for the odd weekend in between. Oh, don't set me off.
Exactly.
Right, Sarah. And thank you. Apparently there's been lots of emails. I don't know what they are because I'll just start crying. So, Sarah, we're going to see you then at 8 o'clock.
I will be back at 8 o'clock, so you will see me then, and we'll see this lady hopefully sometime around. We'll all follow you on Facebook.
Thank you. All right, we've got more coming up after this short break, and take care and happy in betwixtmas. And coming up next, we've got the Sizzix Big Save.